Is selling out a thing anymore?
That's you know what?
That's a good
After
point.
Ratatouille, I think that was
David Cross was in the Chipmunks. That's it. That's the nail in the coffin.
Ratatouille is a good movie, though.
It's great. It's Pixar. You can't go wrong.
That's really fascinating. I've never done an animated role. I feel like you would do.
I would love to do an animated.
Oh my God.
I could
Bring
be
it
a
on.
pigeon. I could be a voice of pigeon, I feel like. Come on.
Yeah, you can be a pigeon.
Yeah. What's Mark? You're like a squirrel or
I'll
something?
be a mongoose or something rodent-y.
You're like a New York pigeon.
You've never done I feel like you could do a Pixar movie or something.
I had my first animated thing. What you do is you go to the table read and they write it kind of like with your mannerisms in mind. The first one, it was like back in the day when like TJ Miller got every job.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it was like
He's got a great voice.
You get
I mean,
he does. He has a great voice.
Until he's had about 14
I thought you were saying like
drinks.
he's been a great voice, like for women.
He's the voice. Oh.
They meant like he's been a great voice. So he's there. He's playing like every role probably. And then I was a sex. It was like the airplanes like spinoff, and I was like a slutty jet. Who was always like getting to like causing problems.
She's not a virgin.
And it totally come up and see me sometime as a plane.
Right.
And I was so grateful to have a job in that space because I'm not known for having a voice that's like soothing to like people don't think of like my voice as something they want to like isolate and listen to. And so and then later the guy that ran the studio was fired for sexual harassment and all this crazy stuff. And they were like, that was totally inappropriate.
He should have been the voice.
Yeah, like like all the executives were like, we're so sorry. Like that was very creepy. And I was like, I didn't think so.
Yeah. Wow. Was that Pixar?
I don't remember. It was that one or the.
So the movie just went away? You didn't get to do it?
And a lot of animated movies, like or movies in general, you know, you're like attached, and then they get new writers, and it takes forever. And I don't know if it ever happened.
Yeah, they book a lot of comedians for these, like Pets and all these. You know, Spider-Man had Mulaney in it. But once they go back,
that was another good movie too.
That was a great movie.
The Spider-Verse.
The new one, I haven't seen it yet.
No, the one with the cartoon.
Oh yeah, incredible.
Yeah.
What's the last movie you saw in a theater?
1918.
That year? Jesus.
No, well, that's the last one. 1917.
Yeah.
But that, no, I saw Joe List and Louis' movie.
Of course.
I saw that at the Beacon because they did. But other than that, 1917 is the last movie I saw
That's
in the
crazy.
theaters. I want to see Top Gun.
I'm going tomorrow.
What's the last
fun.
one you've
in
seen?
Austin. I'm going to go. Yeah.
That's fun. That's my last movie.
Top Gun?
Top Gun.
So
And, you know,
good.
it's cheese. It's Americana. But by the end, you're like... You got like a MAGA hat on. You're all in. You know? Yeah.
Running into schools with guns.
Yeah. Stopping abortions.
Yeah.
It's great. You really get like riled up in that one.
Yeah,
It's fun.
I feel like I don't go see movies in theaters. I do feel like I see documentaries, and my new thing is that I'll watch a documentary and talk about it as if have a PhD.
Right.
And it's also documentaries. The subject matter isn't even like cerebral anymore.
No.
It's like discrimination at Abercrombie and Fitch. And I'm like, you guys, I saw this documentary last night.
Right.
Like,
Which, by the way, like we've all seen those stores. We could have assumed.
yeah, we knew.
what I mean?
That's
They
why
were
we shot
shirtless.
there.
Right.
That's what we liked about them.
There was two man boys outside shirtless. What more do you need?
They were like, they only had white employees. We're like, yeah.
You can't get away with the shit in Thailand.
Yeah,
Are you
what are
kidding
you
me?
Right.
But wait, do you remember that Abercrombie and Fitch used to make T-shirts with like very racist against
No, I don't. What
Asian?
Really?
Like as soon as I saw them, I remembered right away. Like I feel like I definitely
What?
bought one of those in a Buffalo Exchange for a couple bucks.
Wait a minute.
What are we drinking today, by the way?
Oh,
and
no.
let's keep
We're
on that,
having,
Syracuse. Stay
an
on that.
Eastern, I'm making an Eastern Standard right now.
Oh.
I've never heard of this drink. Whitney requested it.
But it's with tequila, which is unusual because it's normally a gin drink, actually.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because the Eastern Standard is actually from Soho House. Like, they made it popular.
Oh, really?
You
I
had it there?
am the worst person ever. Oh,
No, this
my
is a
God.
great idea.
Even when I try to not be cool, I'm
It looked
cartoon
cool.
Hollywood asshole.
No, it was highly rated when I looked it up. It had
I thought, okay, this is how much of a basic fucking ignorant bitch I am. I am the worst. I hate myself. So I went to a dinner with someone once, and at the Sunset Tower Hotel, an agent who ordered an Eastern Standard, and I was like, oh, this must be like an old timey drink from like the 1850s,
Right.
like in the apothecary or something, and it's the official like drink of the Soho House.
Yeah, but it's a gin drink, which is based on something
brought
called the
the Karen?
Eastern.
I know, like I like think that I'm like classy and like know some shit.
Yeah, so it's actually like it derives from a gin gimlet, the original one.
Gimlet, that's what I thought it was.
Just like gin and the lime cordial, but this is a tequila version.
We
It's gonna
just
be good.
right.
we just wore these shirts to the Dave Matthews Band concerts. Hike your skirt up a little more. How did it go?
Crash
into me. Hey, little girl, show your world to me.
Oh yeah, good innuendo. Pretty subtle.
I never. Yeah,
the Wong brothers.
Yeah, that's a tough
Not
one.
great.
Rickshaws.
Although that podcast would do great. If Bobby and his brother would just do a podcast together.
Yeah, if you don't want to be right.
Like this stuff, so there was a huge class action lawsuit.
Wow.
The Asian employees sued, and a bunch of them, like, they would hire diverse employees, but they would never call them in for shifts. So they were like, we don't have any shifts for you.
Damn, that's
Wow.
So they could, and then they called in like a investigator. What would you call that? Like a forensics, like someone that comes in to like
a
investigate
secret
your
shopper?
company.
And
And like a diversity consultant or someone that came come in and tell you what you needed to fix.
Right.
And the guy just went,
Everyone black here cold and sick today. This is crazy.
Yeah, right. What are the odds?
do you know about sickle cell anemia? No, the guy was like, I couldn't help them. Like I couldn't even.
Wow.
He's like, I didn't take the job. Like they
Yeah.
offered me all the. It was like they were too far gone. And the photographer of all these fucked the boys.
What?
Yes.
Wow. What a run.
What? No, it was not Herb Ritz. It was another guy. Close.
Herb Ritz is a great name though for someone who fucks
Ritz.
boys.
Yeah.
That's because your last name is like a children's cracker,
Oh yeah.
right?
That's true.
It's like it sounds like a
Yes,
pedo.
yes, that does sound fancy. It is funny that Ritz, Bruce Weber, yeah.
That's the guy.
And
see,
the
let's see what he
guys
looks like.
tell stories. They're all like working in saloons now and like senior frogs
really?
as like waiters.
Well, if you're gonna fuck boys, those Abercrombie dudes were hunks.
He's
Yeah.
like, what would Hitler want to fuck?
That is some top shelf boy fucking right
Yeah,
there.
totally.
It's very like Nazi porn.
Yeah.
That's what
Yes.
Abercrombie and Fitch was.
They definitely did not have Jewish models for sure.
No, we're trying to run a business.
They kept them in the attic.
Nazis were hot. Remember that Nazi in Indiana Jones? She was gorgeous. The blonde lady.
I feel like if Kim Basinger was in not Earth Girls Are Easy. My stepmother
Was the alien.
It's an alien.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie recently?
No.
My stepmother's. It's incredible.
She's hot.
She's not only hot, she's so funny.
Really?
Like you know how hard it is for me to say another woman's
that
funny.
is. Yeah,
it
that's
pains me
true.
to say.
Yeah.
Kim Basinger? That's not Kim,
Kim Basinger. Oh yeah,
No,
no. remember-
that's the Nazi.
She was the mom in 8 Mile. Like that was kind of her
Yeah.
comeback. But
LA Confidential won the Oscar.
hands down, the most beautiful woman to ever live.
You think so?
No.
What do you think?
She's
I
hot.
would say Michelle Pfeiffer,
I like Rachel Ray.
Rachel Ray.
Yeah.
I'm a big Honey Boo Boo guy.
By the way, Rachel Ray, have you been around her?
No.
She's really sexy.
I could see that.
She's sexy and like this perky because she's gorgeous. Like her
Is she?
skin is incredible.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was just
she's
messing around.
attractive.
No, but
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
no, but I'm saying she's got this like magnetism and this charisma.
She seems like she does anal. Like she has a fun, positive vibe about her.
Hopefully she didn't make turkey chili that day.
Impossible turkey chili. That impossible diarrhea, I do not recommend.
It's bad,
it's
right?
Impossibly
You're not
bad.
vegan, are you?
No.
No. I feel like a lot of West Coast people are vegan. I feel like it starts over there and then it works its
Vegan
way.
doesn't always mean healthy.
That's true.
That's true.
I think that's the thing about vegan is all that like seitan and tofu. It's
No,
just like
no.
Sodium.
It's just trash.
And
I
can
do
you eat
feel-
ass?
With it?
If you're vegan. That's an honest question.
if the person's ass you're eating is vegan.
Ah, good point.
is that,
Good point.
Is that a reach around that we can do?
What is
Right.
Yeah, you're right. It's not always healthy, but you do hear about like reduced inflammation and stuff. Like some pro athletes go vegan and
Yeah.
they just add like 3 years to their career.
Okay, you're not wrong.
Because
this is,
most of it breaks down into sugar, which is
Right.
Is this 9.5 weeks?
No, this is.
this is a
that
comedy
is-
movie.
Oh, that's Dan Aykroyd.
Yep.
My dad looked exactly like that. He used to sign autographs as Dan Aykroyd when I was a
Whoa.
kid.
Wow.
I thought he was Dan Aykroyd. Oh,
Yeah,
she was
she's
the
so
most
hot.
gorgeous ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This movie is Shocking.
Wow, the 80s, huh?
She's an alien that comes down, and it's wild because she's kind of like a child in a way because she's this young girl. Like,
Yeah.
she's like this baby alien in a big woman's body.
Uh-huh.
Like, remember Big?
Yes.
Someone was trying to make a little bit of a play of like, he was technically 13, even though he was in a 30-year-old man's body, and
Right,
Elizabeth Perkins was 30. So that was creepy. It's like, you
Get outta
fucking
here.
nerds.
Yes, it's a fucking comedy.
You know, this is an argument I'm trying to make. You did text saying like premises like that I'm like working on for jokes.
Before we get into it, let's
here we
toast
go.
real quick.
Hey,
And then get into it. Let's
to Whitney's
cheers.
relapse.
Oh my God.
Here we go. All right.
I love you. Yeah, I do think my rock bottom was last time you were on my podcast.
That was a wild
You and
adventure.
Giannis.
That was fun.
I saw pictures of that.
5-hour excursion.
I did not know that you guys would have to drink the drink I picked.
Oh no, it's part of the
this
fun.
is delightful.
Hate it? Okay.
No, it's delicious.
I would've tried to be cool.
I don't think I like the whole drinking the same drink thing. I don't
know
like
what?
the ordering different. I like being on the same level.
Yeah.
I like that too because there is something that really drives a wedge between us when
Yeah.
you order something else. Because there's a judgment. I'll be like, oh, can I have a whiskey sour? And you're like, I'll have a Jack and Coke. And it's like, that's not the night I was having.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting a divorce? I thought we were celebrating.
This is what it's like to date any woman right now, by the way.
Reading into every
But at least then though it's still whiskey. I mean, doing like someone's doing like mezcal, another person's doing wine. I'm like, we're all over the place.
What
here.
are we doing?
I like Mark and I like doing the same drink. That's like
Yeah,
our thing.
it's nice.
You know?
But the ultimate bad one is when you're drinking and they're like, I'll have a seltzer. And you're like, you got to drink with me. I can't sit here and drink alone. It's the worst feeling.
yeah, I
Or like
could have
if you-
stayed at home and done this.
Yeah. Or if you get ice cream and they get a salad, you're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
We got to be breaking the rules
when you're
together.
being bad and they're being good.
That's the way to put it.
It is annoying. I would say if you're being good for whatever reason you need, just don't come.
Just don't come out.
Because I just feel judged.
I can't come when I'm being good.
I feel, I feel attacked. How do you feel about people blaming their bad choices on the specific alcohol they drank?
Oh, that's fun.
You know, when people are like, I can't have whiskey, I cannot have whiskey,
Right.
I call my exes, and you're like, that's no gin. Racist.
Right.
You're like,
I used to have Humphrey Bogart as my lock screen thing because it'd be like Bogey wouldn't call an ex.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Be like Bogey.
Wow, mine was my ex. Just don't call her.
Mine was actually your ex. But
There was a minute where Blackberries, if you did BBM,
yes.
the person could see how you programmed them in.
What? BlackBerry Messenger. You don't remember?
Oh, I never had one.
Remember there was like
Me
a
neither,
you
but I
gave a
knew what it
pin.
was.
Yeah, it was because I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember the font.
Yeah.
It was BlackBerry. It was the one with the roller on the
Yeah,
side.
I remember the roller, the golden tea.
So
Yeah.
if I
That's how I learned to work a clit. I do that thing right there. It's
By the
great.
way,
Yeah.
I do feel
Yeah.
like guys that age that have like a
Yeah.
like carpal tunnel. But there was a time where they could see how you program them, and there was one time this guy that I was like, "Do not ever answer this." Like he was just like a morass of just like nightmare. He would just like suck you in like
Yeah.
a vampire. And
That doesn't have the roller though. Get the roller up.
Get the
I
roller.
literally wrote like loser / do not pick up.
Oh.
And, like I'm 22, and I'm like, this is it. When he calls, I'm gonna see that.
He
And
said
be
we
like,
weren't going to talk about shop. Come on.
I mean, I would never call him. I don't want to burst his cauliflower ear.
There's your roller. All right.
Whoa.
Yeah. So yeah, it was
That
that, but
is-
there was one on the
yeah.
side also. I think.
That's
but yeah,
right,
it doesn't
like a
matter.
scroll
But I
thing.
remember like
I feel like if people knew how I saved them, they would not be if they were like,
No.
oh, you saved me as older woman Tampa. You know, like
Yeah.
yeah,
there's a
like
lot of that
literally
on the
like Cincinnati honey allergy. Yeah, like peanut allergy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like redhead Tampa. That's exactly
Oh.
I have Rachel Ray anal.
it. So do you think that it's true that a different side of people like comes out with different liquors?
I don't think so. I think it's just booze. They don't do that with other shit. On heroin, I'm good, but black tar, forget about it.
It's so true.
But I will say though, I think like a wine drunk is different from a whiskey drunk. Like I think certain drunks, like I'm silly when I drink wine. I'm like, it's more
Cozy,
gossipy.
yeah.
like whiskey, I'm
Well,
a
is
little
that the
more
sugar? Is that white
Maybe
wine
it's
or
the
red
sugar.
wine?
Same shit. I mean, for me at least. But
Maybe
whiskey
you're
is a
right.
different. But I know what you're saying. Like tequila, like around there. But I feel like vodka is a different drunk, but not to the extreme. I agree with what you're saying. Not to the extreme of like I did something,
Yeah, totally. I'm with you.
Yeah, but I really enjoy watching people use that to like convince themselves that everything's fine.
Exactly.
Like, nope, no rosé ever again. No rosé. We are done with like they truly are like, no more. Don't need therapy. I'm done. That was the only problem.
Exactly.
And then just waiting.
no rosé. I'm a Long Island iced tea guy now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I did totally. You know what? It's
Something way
it was the
worse.
sugar.
Yeah.
So I need the potato vodka.
But
it's Tito's.
We're all of a certain age now. I feel like you found your booze and you go with it. Like, what is your go-to? I feel safe with this drink. I'm comfortable with this drink. I know my limits. I think we've all mastered a certain
You're
booze.
vodka.
I'm tequila.
But I thought you were off tequila.
Yeah.
I'm back. I can't leave it.
I knew you were tequila.
I'm
for sure.
tequila, and I don't have a reason for it. I'm sure it's just placebo. I've decided that I'm not a vodka person because every bad choice I made has been on vodka. But it was also all in my 20s, so
Right.
I'm like didn't blame the vodka.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But I
Yeah.
just I have a bad like. Do you have any like sensory things where you're not allergic to it or it shouldn't make you sick, but you just have bad memory? Like I smell vodka and I just think of like nightclubs called like Area.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
And guys named Taylor.
Right.
Guys being like, can you help me put myself on tape? Like I just like vodka. Like I'm so
That's
sensitive.
not alcohol. That's Los Angeles, by the way. Right?
It's LA.
I'm so sensitive with smells.
Yeah.
I don't know. It takes me like right back.
Same.
I don't know if there's one that no alcohol really. Do you have
Rum and
one?
Coke is very child. That's college.
Southern
Like-
Comfort. Southern Comfort.
Dude,
will fuck
have
me
you
up.
had Mike's Hard Lemonade recently?
Oh, we used to shotgun those.
It's awful.
Dude, I don't know where I was touring. I feel like Chelsea Lynn was there. But we went and Mike's Hard Lemonade has new ones that are like raspberry and
Oh, yeah.
blueberry. And we just it was so fun.
That was good times.
Smirnoff Ice. Remember, you've been iced and you would have to drink
The
it.
iced,
They tap
yes.
the top and then it overflows, and you're like, oh.
That had a real moment. That was pre-White Claw.
But that's great branding. Like, just frat kid. There's a game attached to your dumb drink.
Yeah, and you have to chug it, so you need more and more and more.
Do you remember like drinking so much that you like looked forward to puking so you could just start over?
I never could do it. I had friends who just went, and they'd puke and be right back, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I just remember being like, I never could make myself puke, but when I would, I was always like, that feels so much
I know.
better.
I was jealous of you people.
Yes, it was like, oh God, now I can start again. Like, what kind of
But you're just talking about
Idiot.
anorexia.
Huh? That was a different thing. That was a totally different thing. That was the one good choice I made in my 20s. But it's just so weird to think back when you were like, we just didn't know what we were doing.
I know. It's crazy to think how many years we probably took off our lives. Did you guys play Power Hour?
Yeah.
What's
So there's
that?
that Mark says, it's crazy to think all the years we took off our lives. We've a drinking podcast, dude. But it's still not healthy.
No, it's not healthy for sure. And we drink on the road.
But the
Yeah.
stress, I mean, you could also make the argument that the stress you would emit if you didn't do things where you chill.
Good point,
So
good point.
I had this dietitian, like everyone's got their healers and their fucking stones and stuff. I'm like, let me talk to a real dietitian. Like, explain to me, like, what can I eat? What can I not eat? Like, I'm just confused. And she was like, the cortisol that you're going to emit stressing out about eating the right thing is way worse for you than just having McDonald's.
Interesting.
Is that true?
Because
Whoa.
that actually is emits cortisol.
That's actually the basis for the movie
Thins your heart.
Super Size Me. That's how it started. So I'll just eat it every meal then.
But you hear about those old ladies who are like, I drank a pint of scotch every day, had eggs and bacon and 3 cigarettes. And you're like, you're 98.
Yeah.
It's because you probably didn't stress about it.
My
But we're
grandmother
talking
worked-
about that because that's an outlier. That's what we're talking
good
about.
point.
that.
Good point.
I mean, interesting. You're that guy. You're
I'm a
that
pessimist.
guy.
I'm still drinking, but I'm just a realist. I'm
We're
like, yeah, this
Texas
is-
people now, Sam. It's all a simulation, dude. We don't care about data. Get out of here, you fucking buzzkill.
We got to get you in one.
I am being a
club.
buzzkill right now. Or
Yes,
as others
no.
call it, a realist. We are killing ourselves. Let's enjoy it.
Yeah,
All
what I
right,
say.
here.
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that the amount of stress that it, it's not making your life a nightmare.
Sure.
Like, I think actually makes you, they say that our lifespan is going to go down from COVID, not from getting COVID, but from stressing out about
I heard
COVID.
the same thing.
Like heart disease at 65.
Right. And all these kids are fucked up because now they have less social skills and yada yada. Mm-hmm. So
I do see kids in mass and I get sad. Like
that is a bummer.
There's something like they're missing out on.
Well, it's great news that you don't get happy or a boner.
I didn't say anything about a boner.
Yeah. I would hope so. But also, like, maybe they're preparing for the life they're going to have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
good point.
True.
Maybe
That's
they'll
true.
just be at,
Hopefully
sex
it just
parties
keep-
constantly. I don't know.
Well, you got to have a balance.
Yeah.
That's true. Look
Like-
at Cosby. America's Dad, sweater, pull your pants up, and then the other thing.
That's Cosby's problem. He never found a balance.
No, he
between the
had a
rapes.
balance.
Have you seen the video of him leaving the courthouse when he does the Fat Albert impression?
I have. It's a classic.
I haven't seen that.
It's fun.
Can we pull that?
It is bone chilling.
He's still got it.
Because
Damn.
it's more like what goes into the thought of deciding whether he's going to do it or not is
I heard he booked the role of a sexy plane after this.
Still got the voice down. This guy
Like
got
what?
a cartoon.
That's amazing.
what happened in his mind right there.
Yeah. Well, that's up there with the Kevin Spacey video. Remember that one?
But was that a comic bombing who couldn't bomb?
I wouldn't call that a bomb.
I just mean that, like, he couldn't walk by without making.
Yes, yeah, that's a comic.
You know what I mean? That's
to get
like
something
at
in.
the end of the day, you're like, my man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Funny till the end.
And he
That
kept
is-
it clean.
Yes,
Still a clean joke.
and gave. He
Yes.
gave hard. Like the L4 got involved.
That's good. The good thing about being a comic is Weinstein didn't have a moment like that. He just kind of sunk.
Yeah,
As a
that's
comic,
true.
you get that one last laugh.
Yes.
Good point.
Yeah.
And it's so it actually kind of like broke my heart in this weird way, or felt kind of poignant, because it's like everyone, I don't know, we can always pretend we're okay.
Aha.
And there's something kind of private about, I don't know, there's something kind of like cool, really lonely about it. But I don't
It's
know.
a force field. You have this defense mechanism at the end of the day. But I love the idea of him on the trial on the stand, like, "Ooh, I'm going to do that when I get out of here. I'm going to do that."
The fact that everyone's so mad at him, and he's like, how do I make all these people that already hate me laugh?
Yes, exactly.
Like, I don't even care that you hate me. I still want to make you laugh.
Right.
So that's all I know.
Yeah, it's kind of brilliant.
He turned a room.
He did.
He did
Well,
it.
I don't know
What's
about
better
that.
than making someone that hates you laugh?
That is nice.
Almost better
It's
than
true.
someone that likes you.
Yeah. One time I got my mom to laugh.
There is something that you're right. I mean, it's like it's just human nature. If you're hanging out with someone, you're like, I don't think this person likes me, and you get them to laugh.
That's
there is
nice.
something about
The
that.
involuntary thing. It's wild that our default is that people would pretend.
Isn't that weird?
But we do that. Because we're the
Yeah.
ones guilty of it. Like, people come up to us,
good
they're like, I
point.
saw this thing happen the other day. You're like, that's funny, man.
Good
Yeah.
point.
We're the ones that fake it the majority of the time.
But what about the guy in the front row doing this shit? And you're like, you showed up, you bought a ticket. Why are you mad at me?
yeah. Yeah.
Well, that might just be them. That just might be how they are. You know,
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
I remember there was a comic who passed away, William Stevenson. He was like the grumpiest guy on the planet. I loved him, but he was never in a good mood. And if you got him to laugh, it like made your
Yes,
night.
That was nice.
You know, it was something about people like that who are that.
Because he meant it.
He
you
meant-
know
yeah.
you really earned that laugh.
You
It
broke him
wasn't-
out of this like grumpy
Yeah.
funk.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing about that I feel like I have to contribute about the person in the front row, the guy that's like just staring, you won't laugh. Number one, I'll take anything above the girl who thinks you need a backup dancer, or like to repeat what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
I went down the street. Where'd you go? Down the street? Cool. Yeah. Like the girl that's like, yeah, so I'm going through a breakup. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. Like,
Yeah.
any-
Preach.
anything's better than that.
Yeah,
How about
that
this
is the
guy?
worst.
They don't laugh. They don't clap. They do this.
Or by the way, true. Like, yeah, bitch, I know.
I know, it's worked out. Leave me alone. There you go.
And
That guy's okay.
and
guy in
also,
the crowd.
I think a lot of people get nervous when they're in the front row,
Yes.
and they're scared. And I never knew that until truly a couple days ago, I was at the Comedy Store and there was a guy that was sitting alone, and he wasn't laughing hard enough for everyone else really was, and I could only think about him, and I had to understand why.
Yeah.
He agreed with me that the jokes weren't that good. Everyone thought they were better than they were, and I was like, hey, what's your deal? And he just looked at me and he was just like, I'm nervous.
Wow.
He just said it.
Damn.
Whereas I feel like a couple years ago, I'd be like, nothing. He just was like, said his feelings. And I was like, of course you are.
Yeah.
Trained ninjas are coming at you with the intention of embarrassing you in front of a crowd.
Totally. Yeah. And we're the only art form, or whatever you want to call it, that people don't want the front row. Every music show, I got the best tickets. I'm in the front for this band or whatever. Broadway show.
I had that at a gig recently. There was like an old guy who was like, I don't want to sit in the front. The guy at the door was like, no one's going to make fun. He was like, please, I don't. He's like, no one's going to say anything. The second he sits down, the host goes, look at this old motherfucker. Out of the gate.
That's not even original.
I know.
Old motherfucker.
Look how old this guy is.
He's like, I am old. Fuck.
I was at the Ice House once, and this is, I don't know what was going on with this night, but there was definitely like some laziness going on in comedy. I don't know. I think it was just because there was like, remember when you were always doing showcases and always whatever.
Again, it's called Los Angeles.
Yeah.
All right, that was the last
City
one.
of Angels. And for whatever reason out of Pasadena, I think it was before sort of comics like us were really working out there. It was kind of like a random group that wasn't really in the Comedy Store and the improv circuit. And probably more people that did like, I don't know, like, I was going to say ships, casinos, and like that kind of stuff.
A little hackier.
Yeah, or just whatever. But
roadier.
I was like the fourth or fifth person on, and I'm like sitting watching the person in front of me, and the comic goes, hey, so where are you from? A guy stood up in the middle of the audience and went, he's from Dallas, he's from Tampa, he's from Pasadena. Can you please just tell some jokes?
I kind of respect that.
Damn.
It was like, that's like one of those moments you witness in your life that changes you forever.
I'll never do that again.
That's when he gets on stage, he pushes you the other way. He's like, I got this. Let me do it. I'm the comedian now.
Hey.
Yeah.
Like forever changed you.
Yeah. Because no comic watches the other comic. So then you go up there and you go, I'll do some crowd work.
Yeah.
It's always good to watch.
Always.
I know we all avoid watching comedy because you don't want to absorb shit. You don't want to repeat shit. But like, it is good to watch the comic before you just to see the room.
Imagine being an audience member and watching crowd work, unless it's like your hero.
Right.
And like wildly just special for whatever.
If you're headlining a show and doing crowd work, it's very different than being on a showcase and doing crowd work.
100%. It was people in a showcase, and everyone's just like, why do I have to hear about where that person? Like, it's so insane when you think about how self-indulgent it is.
Yes, make me laugh. I bought a ticket. I want to hear some ideas, some jokes, and you're just like, look at this fucking shirt on the homo.
I used to host at Caroline's. You know, I would host there, and you did too. I mean, we were. And you really. I always avoided crowd work. For me, crowd work was like, I'll do it if I have to, but I would open with jokes, and if the jokes weren't hidden, I'd talk a little to weave into the jokes. But I'm like, I'm the point guard here. I'm setting up the show. It's not my job to do crowd work.
Not a lot of comics think like that, and that's why you two are you, because I see so many super talented people that just didn't get what I think they wanted because they were really funny at crowd work. Like, if you're really good at it, it's hard to follow your own crowd work with jokes sometimes. And
that's true.
I'll have another one.
The worst one I ever saw was... This is at the Cellar. I won't say who it is.
Oh, heck. Oh.
But it was a lot of crowd work, and he was doing well. He was killing, but... He looked at a guy who wasn't laughing, and he goes, what's your problem, man? And he goes, I'm just waiting for material.
Oh.
And the guy just sunk. He was crushed because it just cut him to the core, and he wasn't trying to be mean.
But here's the other thing I'll say. Okay, what do you feel there was material that just felt like it wasn't, or did it feel like it was just like super self-indulgent?
It felt pretty crowd. This shirt, I'll talk slower. Where you from? Jersey.
When it's great crowd work, it can be magical.
That's
because
true.
It is like,
especially if it's someone has already proven that they're great writers, and you're like, like the first time I saw Daniel Tosh do crowd work, I had like a different level just of respect for him because it's like his jokes were so tight or whatever, and I kind of, not that that's a bad thing, that's what I do too, but I remember seeing him do crowd work. It's like, it's even cooler.
Yeah, because he's a great writer.
Knowing that you could do it the shortcut.
Todd Barry's a great example. I mean, we always talk about like great, crowd work, but Todd is great material, and then you see him do crowd work, and you're like, oh, it's in the rhythm of your act. This is like just watching your act.
Right.
He did a whole tour that was crowd work,
That's right? A whole special, yeah.
Did you ever see the joke he used to do about Brad Pitt? So
classic,
funny.
yeah. It's in his Presents, right?
Yes.
Oh,
you've seen that.
Dry to the bone.
Yeah.
Hanging off the bone.
Todd is a classic. Yeah,
Hanging off the bone, I think it's called.
What's going on with Tosh? He's like one of my favorites. He's like this most mysterious comedian.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jamie. This is delicious.
He is kind of mysterious, isn't he? He
That's so good. The cucumber makes this, by the way. Holy shit!
It's fresh. It's like a margarita, but not too sugary.
I love it.
Right?
Yeah.
You put a little mint in it. It's kind of like. I don't know.
Are you close with Daniel Tosh?
I'm not close with Daniel Tosh. Like,
No one
I know
is.
him. No one is. I know him from back
I
in
thought
the
Todd Glass was close. I thought someone someone.
Swartzen, maybe. Sarah Tiana.
Oh, okay.
I think Candace Thompson maybe would go on the road with him. But yeah, I do know Sarah Tiana opens for him. And she's like so normal and wonderful. Like he can't.
Sarah Tiana during the roast battle once said to me that I laugh at my own jokes, and that it makes sense because it looks like my eyebrows are high-fiving.
That's fun.
Well, that's pretty good.
Eyebrows.
I am so into just savage insults right now that aren't even too well thought out.
Yeah.
Those are called slurs.
It's the only way I can come. So I was like looking through, this was a while ago, like some Instagram like comment or something, and someone just wrote like, "Fuck you cancer hooker."
Whoa. Wow.
And I literally like laughed out loud.
That's good.
You're just throwing words together.
That's a 1-2.
But it's just like an unexpected pairing. It's like, it's so mean that it's not.
Right, right.
Swartzen was on my podcast like a couple of months ago, and he was telling a story about Maron, which is so funny. He tells a story about how, like when you do Mark Maron's podcast, like he always opens with how much he hates you.
Yeah.
And he was like, I knew that, that happens with most people, but like we were like roommates. We've been like so close for like 20 years. Like we lived together. And he goes on Maron's podcast, and Maron opens with like, "I've always fucking hated you, man." And Swardsen's like, "What?"
Wow. What a piece of shit.
All those times we like went to like years.
Oh, thank you, Jamie.
Like years. We lived like roommates. I always fucking hated you. Like it was this hilarious story. And I was just so excited to hear more that I was like, well, and then, and I interrupted him and was like, "And then did you?" And he was like, "If you would let me finish." And then I was like, "Sorry, you're just taking forever." And he goes, "Sorry, I'm not an Adderall mannequin."
Whoa.
Oh,
damn.
That's great.
Maron had a bit I loved where because it goes back to like we were talking about the crowd and just assuming they hate us, and he had a bit, I think it's on one of his first albums, where he saw this guy, some biker guy, just like looking at him angry he's killing for everyone, but this one biker looking guy hates him.
Yeah.
And he's like, "This guy fucking hates Jews. Like he's an anti-Semite." I know in his head he's like, "Fuck you, Jew boy." And then he walks up to him after the show, and the guy's wife is like, "Oh, you were so funny." And the guy, he goes, "Yeah, what do you think?" And the guy's like, "Great show." And he goes, "Shit, that means that guy lives in my head."
Oh,
that's such a relatable
heavy.
bit.
That's deep.
That's
deep. All this guy is with the arms crossed. That's you.
Yeah.
You just
It's
see
a
yourself.
mirror. Yeah, it's a
mirror.
Rorschach test. It really is.
I know.
Yeah.
It really
validates
is.
every thought.
It's the insecure narcissism of like, I'm a piece of shit in the center of the universe.
I heard you
Right.
on Maron, though. I don't think he wasn't mean to you.
Okay.
Nah.
Was he not?
No, I'm joking. No, it's Maron has this ability, and that was also so long ago that I'm sure I was not articulate, or I was probably scared or blabbing. But Maron has the ability to kind of like just destroy you with something it's devastating.
Yeah.
But not ostensibly hurtful to someone that's not in comedy.
Yes.
So
It's like a pinprick.
but only comedians would get how mean it is.
Yeah, exactly.
So
He insulted me opening for him once. I was opening from like probably 11 or 12 years ago, and I remember I wasn't doing great on one of the shows, and I busted out some like offensive jokes to try to like be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
And we were in the car riding back, and I was saying like, "I did that because I wasn't getting them, and that's why I did that." And he goes, "I know what you were doing."
Oh.
Fucking killed me.
Oh.
Just him saying, "I know what you were doing." I was like,
God.
like I was trying to explain it, and he just was like,
Oh,
That
that is
stings.
so Maron.
He also called me a hide the Jew. He's like, "You don't address that you're a Jew on stage enough."
I don't get, what do you got to do? Go up there with a yarmulke?
It's obvious.
Yeah. What
Got it.
Yeah.
But then I saw him years later in Montreal, and I said, I mention it more on stage now because of you. And he goes, "I got to you."
He lives in your head. That's
true.
So Maron, I did his show, and we were talking about comedy, and he was like, "So you write like jokes."
Nah, I hate that shit.
You know what I mean? This was also 10 years ago when I think I was definitely more
punchy, like set up punch.
Yes, there was no fat, and I really it was all about showcasing the joke.
Yeah,
you know, and being a woman who was physical was kind of annoying to people. Like it was hard to have too much energy, so I think I was just trying to like be less shrill or something. But yeah, he was like, "So you like write jokes?"
Yeah.
And
that's it.
It's just like,
that's what he does too, I think.
Like,
I think that's what we're all doing.
I try to be funny. Like, remember Geraldo on Colin with
exactly.
on Tough Crowd? Like, yes, I am here to make people laugh.
Right.
Sorry.
I know. I did the work. Excuse me.
You just like puns fall out of everyone else's mouths perfectly.
Well, in the early WTF days, like, it was scary to listen to because he would be really mean to some
That was
of
the whole show. Was just that
Dane
tension.
Cook one was wild.
That was crazy. The Carlos.
When he did the part 2 with Mencia, where it's like he's like, I wasn't mean enough. I'm going back for a second round. And I was like, holy shit.
So uncomfortable. And comedians are
not
like,
that Carlos didn't deserve it.
Exactly.
We're driving to Los Feliz to sit in his garage to get our spanking.
I know. Then I compliment his house to hell and back. I'm like, oh, that's a nice painting there.
Has anyone showed up in bondage? That should be what you do.
I was so fucking allergic to his cats everywhere. I'm like, was itching, swelling. He's like, did you fuck up your face with surgery? I'm like, I'm swelling from your 900 fucking cats. Like, it's just so weird what comedians.
He's giving you an allergic reaction and negging you.
Yeah, boomer.
And then
I do love the podcast, by the way.
I do too.
My mom listens. My mom will call me and be like, I just listened to a Mark Maron podcast, and I was like, what do you think? She's like, he's just so neurotic and so unbearable. I am like, and she goes, and he's great.
It's addictive. It's addictive. I mean, Orny Adams was on recently.
I was just gonna say
and it
that.
was woo.
It was like an old ep.
Riveting. It was riveting.
It was a great one.
I got to listen to that one.
But I love an insult where someone doesn't even know it's an insult. Like Jeremy Piven was on a show recently at the Comedy Store, and Mark Maron went after him and went, keep it going for the actor.
Oh,
Jesus
Christ. See, now there's a part of me that's funny, but I'm also like, how come you get to be mean? Like, can we be mean to you? Because if we're mean to him, it turns into a whole thing, and he fights back, and he yells at you, and I'm like, I'm just doing what you do.
Yeah. I think the business was mean. I don't know.
I don't get that. And there's a couple other guys who do that.
I think that I think that all comedians, I think we're fair for the most part with each other. Like, you know, because a great comedian has to be self-aware. So if we're like play fighting with each other, sparring with each other, and someone really gets their feelings hurt, it's either I agree with it or it just wasn't funny enough.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think if you're only sparring with people that are at the same level of your intelligence that you actually respect, so it doesn't get. Am I making any sense?
It's got to be tit for tat.
Yeah.
But I put him up here. He's a guy, when I started, he was a big dude.
Big influence for both of us, for
big
sure.
influence, big fan.
Yeah.
But then it's like, the shitting on is fine. I'm all for ball busting, but he's one of those guys, when you do it back, all hell breaks loose. And I'm like, well, I'm just doing what you're
different
doing.
Generations. I mean, I do think there's a thing, like when you did this podcast, I listened to you on him. He wasn't mean to you. I think that when there's a generation removed with him, it's different than when it's someone he came up with. Yeah. That's when those were the people he's mean to, I think.
Yeah.
So I do think there is like.
It's like, what now, bitch?
Right.
It's kind of like that in a way. Which, by the way, I mean, think about it. Like, if that dynamic is because it's like he was the one that was sort of too edgy for network, or not sort of doing the bullshit required to sanitize himself, or not the, whatever, the cartoon, like, perfect paragon of like, whatever. And then all of a sudden, sitcoms start dying, and then he's doing what everyone else thinks is a plan B.
Yep.
And it becomes the biggest thing.
Yep.
And then they're groveling to be on his show.
Right.
It'd be very hard to resist being a little.
For sure.
That's
no,
true.
it's a good point.
That's true.
I remember when he did.
Think about all his friends that didn't hire him for sitcom parts in writers' rooms. Like, think about all the people.
He was an Almost Famous. He had
do you remember the Chevy Chase roast where, like, Chevy Chase, I don't know if you guys remember this, but none of his friends show up to his own roast.
Todd Barry was there.
Todd Barry was great, but apparently everyone bombed, and that's why everyone said it's like 2.5 minutes if you watch the actual roast. But I remember Maron had a joke at the roast where he said, I heard Chevy Chase saying, who are all these nobodies? He goes, yeah, we're nobodies at the beginning of our careers.
Oh.
I was like, that's a fucking biting joke. Jesus.
That hurts me so much because Chevy Chase, like, God, like, Three Amigos was my.
We were just talking about it.
I love that movie.
It's Tropic Thunder, pre-Tropic Thunder.
It's my movie.
Right?
I mean, every time I go out to eat, it's like everyone around me is like, so do you guys have anything besides Mexican food?
Yes.
I acted out. My dad, when he picked me up from school, would hide behind a car and go, look up here, look up there, look up.
It's a sweater. Plethora. I know that whole movie.
John Lovitz.
Will rape the horses.
So very old one.
Best.
Yeah. The little plane
best.
with the balls. Yeah.
So wait, we're infamous. We're more than famous.
Yeah.
We were just talking. Are there any like bad movies that you love? Like critically just destroyed
or
movies?
just in
Anything
general?
ever?
Guilty pleasure shit.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
MacGruber.
That's a great movie.
Excellent. Well, I
That's
guess
a
it
fun
didn't
movie.
do well.
But it's a
That's
great
true.
movie.
Excellent.
That's like the hardest I've laughed. Have you seen that?
I've never
dude.
seen it.
Dude.
But everyone I
You
like
seen it?
likes
Dude,
it.
Jamie?
It's so funny.
It's amazing.
It is so funny. Can I tell you what else is funny?
Hit me.
I'm thinking about it and laughing because one time I was in LA Fitness and it was on the TV and I had to step off the elliptical. The
Damn.
sound was off. You guys are going to hate me.
2 girls, 1 cup.
Paul Blart Mall Cop.
I've never seen
If
it.
it sounds off. I mean, Kevin James is an amazing physical actor.
I don't know if I just had low blood sugar, but him like falling off the fucking little scooter thing.
The,
like
what do
he's
you
a
call
brilliant
that?
physical
Segway.
comedian.
Yeah.
It's like, have you ever seen the? My favorite thing of all time is John Ritter trying to get in a hammock. Have you seen this YouTube video?
Yes.
Of him, it's like 3 minutes of him trying to get in a hammock.
Gold.
And it's genius. Like
I've never seen it.
Can you just do
Pull it.
John Ritter in
There we go.
and you're like, oh, I know what this is going to be. Like,
Yeah.
this is not going to get me. It's, God damn it. It is so stupid.
Oh, I can't wait. I haven't seen this in years.
But try to predict what he's going to do. Everything is like the first one you thought would be kind of subtle, right?
yeah.
He went
true.
so hard on
Right.
the first one. Like everything defies what you think.
I love the idea of him practicing this off screen. Like, all right, this is what I'm going to do first.
How much do you think he practiced?
Because we've all been there with a hammock.
I know, but his face, it's just like, it is so stupid.
That's
like,
a throwback, too,
It
to like
goes on
vaudeville.
and on, by the way. It goes on for
Yeah.
like 7 minutes or something.
That was network television
yeah.
back in the day.
Yes.
That was a good time.
Yes. Can I tell you, I remember who were they? Jackie and what were they? No, fuck. That's Roseanne. Who were the
Suzanne
neighbors?
Summers?
No, Janet and Chrissy.
Yeah.
You talking about the Laverne and Shirley's? Three's Company. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Suzanne Summers.
Suzanne Summers, she was like the first actress, right, that was replaced on TV by another actress. The character was in like, we just went along with
We
it.
just went along with like Aunt Viv.
Can you imagine doing that in a show today? Just don't acknowledge.
What's the last show to do that?
The Breaking Bad wife is
Roseanne,
different.
maybe? Roseanne,
Right.
Becky.
Oh yeah.
You
Aunt
wrote?
Viv
Didn't you
and
write for the
Fresh
first
Prince.
season?
I
Was it-
wrote for the reboot. Yeah.
the reboot. That's crazy.
Oh, that was a huge show. It was a huge hit till it
It was
went
crazy.
away.
Yeah, I mean, I really had like high hopes for it. You know, Roseanne growing up was my hero. Like, you know, that show made me want to be a comedian, like, girl or not, you know? And I remember like growing up, like I was always, I think there's something about, I know you guys like are really self-aware about like anxiety and stress. And like, I don't know what is right for everyone. I don't know how to feel good all the time. I do know that when I can see things that reflect my reality, I feel calmer. Mm-hmm. And I remember like when I was a kid, I was always like a super anxious kid and super obsessive. And I remember the first time I watched Roseanne, the living room, I was like, that's what my house looks like.
Right.
There was just something of like, because you know, you always want to know if you're normal.
Yes,
And,
exactly.
Back then, there wasn't like any other way to know, and you would just watch TV, and it was like 90210 and all these crazy things. And then I saw Roseanne, I was like, oh, it's like when you first see other guys' dicks, and you're like, okay, my dick's fine. Like, or you see another vagina, and you look like my vagina's not weird.
I still don't feel that way, but, all right. But I know what you mean. But yeah, look at that. That's like a Midwestern living room.
Yeah.
That's an American
Married
household.
with Children came out at the same time. I was always more of a Married with Children guy, personally.
Yeah, same.
Dude, can I tell you something?
Al Bundy was just the truth.
Dude, my hero.
I loved him.
With the
Let's
Tang,
rock.
remember he would always make Tang sandwiches?
Yeah.
That show actually now is probably even funnier.
I've been rewatching it. It's on Hulu.
Really?
Yeah, I watch it. I need a comfort show before bed, so I watch something light.
And I'm not this person.
Marcy is so funny too. I mean, it's just
Dude,
great.
she's like, and all he does is call her ugly.
And she directed like every episode. If you look
Like,
at the
he
credits,
makes jokes that she has like a dry pussy and she's unfuckable. It is like the most hilariously like sexist show.
Oh yeah, completely.
In a way that's like
no ma'am.
No man has ever been.
Right.
No men are like, this is
I know,
rough.
my dad hated it. But she was the first Karen. That was a Karen on TV, was Darcy.
Oh my no, Christina
Darcy.
not
Marcy.
Oh yeah, and then Christina Applegate was the daughter, and David
slutty
Faustino
daughter.
was the kid.
They're all
the
great.
virgin
He worked
kid.
at a
Katie
shoe store.
Seagal. Yeah.
Katie Seagal is brilliant.
She's beautiful. I mean, it's so funny that he's annoyed that she wants to fuck him all the time. I'm like, she's hot.
She's
that
pretty
to me
hot.
was hilarious
Also,
too.
the fact that like she's like,
Yeah, I know.
like the fact that it was like, what's your acting choice? Like, I'm just gonna be a T-Rex. Like, did she do this? Did she do this in the pilot and then had to commit to it? Like, how did this?
It's amazing.
Speaking of flipping, they got rid of the neighbor guy.
Right, that's another flip.
What's
But
that guy?
I think the second guy's better.
Jefferson, yes.
Ted McGinley.
Oh, that's right.
I think that guy was too Jewish, they said.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
That's what I heard. That's what my dad
Wow. I
said.
take back saying he's better.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Look at her.
Were you? Do you still talk to Roseanne? I remember meeting her briefly and like being like, oh, she's fucking Roseanne.
Seems a little out to
Roseanne.
lunch.
Yeah.
She is literally like, we would do auditions to try to cast the girl that was going to play Darlene and David's daughter. We had these actresses come in and we were like, oh, let's have Roseanne read with the actresses, you know, like see their chemistry. And we had to stop because everyone was laughing so hard at Roseanne. Like her lines were like, hey, where have you been? And she was just like, hey, we were
Really?
crying. I mean, crying.
Wow.
Crying, laughing. Like she is so funny that it's like, it's like people also, not only is she so funny that it's disarming, she like, I can't explain it. She brings out everyone's like 5-year-old because whether it's like she's been so famous for so long or she's just this like has so much space in your head that she's occupied for, or it's just that her energy is actually really intense.
Yes.
In a way that's not mean. It's just fierce.
It's funny you say that because she was on that show, The Green Room, and her and Patrice are like bonding.
Wow.
And Patrice is, terrifying and mean to everybody, and they bond, and it's these two intense people, and it was wild to watch. It's a great episode.
It's
That was a great episode.
It's
I
like
remember
two,
that.
whatever, who's the top of the food chain? Two hyenas being like, God, it's exhausting having a
Yes,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
When you meet someone that's at
Good
your
analogy.
level and you're like, God, it's so exhausting having everyone be so scared of us just because we're smarter than them.
Right.
I remember in Dangerfield's book, he would just talk about getting fucked up with her and getting Chinese food in like Midtown at like 2 a.m.
Wow.
And they're like, yeah, we both like to eat. That was
Yeah.
the whole thing. You're like, that's amazing. Like, that's
Those two.
She's been around long enough that she like kicked it with Rodney.
Oh, yeah. She was
yeah.
on the special. The young.
But a lot of people were. They weren't all close to
That's
Rodney.
true, yeah.
You know?
So when we were on the show, there was like, people would just like disassociate. They do time travel when they were around her. Like, do you know anyone that maybe it's because they're so famous or revered, like the way people behave around the person, you just see them all change?
Sure.
Either they start being unctuous or, nervous or, like when I did not do this joke in any specials because I know it'll get me canceled, and get ready for someone to say, probably take this down at some point.
Bring it on.
When I dated a black guy, and all my friends, when they would come around him, all of a sudden they would just be like bouncing. And I've known these people for 10 years and they're all of a sudden like talking like this and like they're bouncing, and I was just like, I've never seen this behavior. Like are, no wonder you think white people are such dorks. Like,
Right.
I swear they don't do that all the time.
That's hilarious. I had a black guy once say, I like you because you stay white. I didn't know what that meant, but I was like, all right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why are you bobbing and weaving?
I know.
Like, why? And they overdo the hand thing.
Yeah.
Like watching one of my friends and them like slow motion, like what's gonna happen?
Are they going to do this one and that one? Which one is it? Yeah,
So
the
everyone
hug.
gets so clumsy around
Yeah.
Roseanne. People would just get clumsy and nervous, myself
I get
included. The
that.
first couple times I saw it, but as soon as she talks to you like a comic, she wants you to
Right.
feel like equals to her. Like it goes away real fast. But she asked this intern or some paid intern she was like, I'll have a coffee. And the intern was like, do you want some sugar? She's like, yeah, just what kind of sugar? She's like, what kind of sugar? She's like, just any kind of sugar. The girl comes
He
back.
accidentally put Ambien in it.
I didn't know the bitch was black.
I thought the bitch was white. The intern came back shaking, holding a handful of sugar.
Oh, wow.
And a cup, and I just like looked over and I caught it and I was like, all right, sweetie, let's just back up.
Yeah,
like she was just like, had taken sugar, poured it in her hand.
It's a panic moment.
And just kept moving. Like what? I mean, it's some kind of like offline trigger of a trauma response.
Yeah, I'm just upset you dated a black guy. But
I remember what you're talking about with like. I remember I used to have a sports show. and We went down to interview basketball players, and when Allen Iverson walked into a room, I've never seen adult men just fucking go like,
yeah.
Like people worship Allen Iverson. Like his vibe is so. It's like that Jordan thing where people were like, it's fucking Iverson, dude.
Yes.
Yep. There's also something about athletes where they're this precious, they're these like Adonis, very fragile things. Like I find that the guys that I know and that I've dated that are really follow sports, like they really worry about their athletes' bodies.
Oh, Tom Brady. They're like, what the hell? He's not even that buff.
So like when I like Blake Griffin and I did something together, and whenever we go out in public, people are like, dude, what are you doing out, man? You should be sleeping. What are you doing? What are you what? And they're like, what's up with the knee? Is the knee, where's the brace? Like they're very.
See, we're shallow with men too. It's not just women.
Is that Tom Brady?
That's what I'm saying. He's not even like
but he has
shredded.
like a weird diet where like his body doesn't look right, but for some reason, I mean, it's kept him working.
Obviously, he's killing it.
Is he heavy or is she just that thin?
No, he's not heavy.
He's just
a
like
little non-defined.
When
He's
you're a quarterback,
smooth.
you need a little meat on
like,
you. You don't want to look like
core.
us. You need something.
But he's got no depth.
Can I ask you, just Tom Brady wise, like what makes him so great? Is it something that can be learned?
That's the focus.
No,
he has that precision.
It cannot be learned.
It's like what's inherent talent and what's.
Well, he was like a 6th round draft pick, I think, right, or 5th. What was it? It was late, and then he was a late pick. I mean, that's the pick from the draft combine.
Look at that.
And then what happened was he
looks like a porn audition.
Drew Bledsoe was the franchise quarterback. He just got paid for the Patriots, and he goes down. So Tom Brady subs in, and they win the Super Bowl, and that's how he rose to fame. But they were a defense first. He wasn't this great quarterback yet. People were like, "Oh, they're a great defense."
Mm-hmm.
I think I can answer your question.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I heard.
I was given a long version.
I heard a center be interviewed once.
Yeah.
The guy who snaps him the ball, and he said, "I've been playing in the league, 10 different teams or whatever, and no one ever spoke to me, because my job is just hand the ball to the quarterback, and we're all in the huddle, and every down, every time, he gives us a play, and he looks at me and he says, 'Perfect snap.'"
Ooh.
No one ever addressed me before.
Communication.
Yeah.
Well, he
Okay,
took
Tom's gay.
He took he took everyone out to dinner. He treated everyone well. But like my point was, he was the beneficiary of a already built perfect team, and he wrote. It's like almost a comic who got gifted a great career, but then was also great. It's almost like a guy who like was doing comedy for like very briefly.
You know what else? Sorry.
Yeah.
It's almost like, not that this is what happened, like Tony Hawk, his dad just happened to like run Thrasher magazine.
What? I don't think that's true.
Help me.
Give it a goog.
Sorry.
I don't think that's true, but his dad was very supportive.
Not with me in the room. Duck, go, please.
Mark's a big Tony Hawk guy.
His dad was very supportive, and Tony Hawk said it bothered him how supportive his dad was.
I think he worked at Thrasher magazine or something.
Maybe.
Because there was a little bit of like, Tony Hawk was like, when I was getting big, people were kind of like, oh, it's because of his dad. And it's like, my dad can't help me do a flip.
I think you're thinking of Mike Birbiglia. His sister worked for Comedy Central.
Is that true?
Yeah, but that's
Really?
a joke. But she did.
Oh.
But that's how petty comics are. Like, well, his sister works for Comedy Central. That's how he got everything. But he had funny
end
jokes.
of point. He was built into a good situation, but then he still was great. I mean, like he was also had the best coach in NFL history, Bill Belichick. But then he left and won with the Bucs. I mean, Brady's the GOAT. I mean, I hate saying the word the GOAT, but he's the GOAT.
He's good. Well, hey, Gwyneth Paltrow, her dad was Hollywood royalty.
You know who?
Blythe Danner was her mom.
You know who came to? I just learned 8 months ago that Nicolas Cage and Jason Schwartzman are related.
Coppola, the Coppola connection, right? We want Nicolas Cage. Can Nicolas Cage come on here? I know we're telling you to harass Charlie Sheen to come on here, but we want Nicolas Cage on this pod.
I can help out. A friend of mine did that movie with him.
Nick
Are you
Cage
serious?
movie?
Yeah, the one that was just the spectacular talent.
Yeah.
I heard it's amazing.
Massive weight of
Did you watch
talent.
it?
No, I'm dying to see it.
It looks amazing.
But really quick, hold on. What was I just about to say about
Tony Hawk.
Jason Schwartzman.
No, right.
Nick Cage.
Oh, right before it's Schwartzman.
We need when you do a
Brady.
pod with Whitney, you need someone to like feed
Guess
you where
who
you were.
just came to one of my show in West Hampton?
Who?
Mike Tomlin.
Whoa, the coach?
It was a big deal.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You know how like you'll do a show and like you don't know there's someone important there, but the vibe's weird, and then someone tells you later?
Yes.
Like one time I was in Spokane and I did like 20 minutes on the meth problem there, and it was awkward. I was like, okay, I'm being too hard on them. And afterwards they're like, the mayor was here. We're so glad you said all that. She really needed to hear it. I was like, could you guys have told me that?
Right.
Like, so it was like the room was
great.
just so awkward, and Mike Tomlin was, it's just everyone, well, I don't know if it's because he was black or because he was Mike Tomlin, but it could go either way.
The Hamptons, yeah.
But there's being around.
There's an energy.
Yeah, being around athletes, people act wild, but being around coaches is like, it's like being around the Pope.
Interesting.
People are freak out.
Right. I did the Garden once with Schumer. Madonna is there.
Yeah.
And I'm not like a Madonna head, but it's still fucking Madonna.
Yeah.
Icon.
That's Madonna.
And she did 5 minutes. And it was horrible. And I was
They
like,
said
all right, I'm back.
Madonna did 5 minutes on Amy's show.
Yes.
Wait,
but-
Madonna did 5 minutes.
But I'm saying
It was mostly
Madonna-
where you're from, that type of shit.
Yeah. Madonna
like
was up
doing
here.
stand-up as like a show.
But she did a set. No, I think she was trying it for me. She did Fallon too, and she did a set, and I was like, she sucks.
Before or after
you know? Before.
She went up. Madonna opened for you?
Oh yeah, and she looked great, by the way. Her
bet.
ass was
Would you?
amazing. I remember, of course.
Did you talk to her backstage? Was she like, oh, I'm doing stand-up for the first time?
No, she gave me one of these.
What?
But,
No.
no, I'm joking. But I knew not to bother her. I just left her alone. But it was still
Sometimes
pretty
people
cool.
like that, no one ever bothers. It's like why guys should always hit on the hot chick because
that's a
everyone
good
thinks
point.
they can't.
Right.
And then one time I was at some event for like an agency or something, one of those parties that I'm like, why am I here? I'm not nominated. Like my agents think I'm Amanda Pete. Like why am I here? And like people keep confusing me for other people. Like, and Angelina Jolie was there. I've never seen her in person.
Yeah.
I've never heard of anyone running into her. She was there. It was like back in the day when she was with Brad Pitt, and she was sitting alone for 3 hours.
Wow.
3 hours. And she was kind of looking around. It was like the year she wore the white and like a red, because I just remember looking at her and being like, oh, she looks like she's in a different era. Like she looks like she's like from Olympus.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
totally.
So I kept thinking I
Athena.
like had a weird edible or something, but no one said hi. Not one person.
That's fascinating.
Lonely.
Famous people walked out. Yeah, because I think it's like she's so intimidating. And I remember being like, I felt bad for her. I felt, so, when you see like a Roomba get stuck under a couch, you have like a weird like sadness.
I was so worried you were going to make the story as you the hot chick. I was like, oh, okay. But
Did you talk to her?
No, I kept checking in because I was like, should I go like say hi? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, she probably
Maybe,
was bored.
Can I bring you a coffee with a handful of sugar or something?
Yeah.
Can I do?
The dart hits me in the neck. Yeah, so it was, I don't think there was like ill will. It's just like she was looking around like just hoping someone
I think you're
would say
right.
hi.
That's probably why she has 19 adopted kids.
It was,
She's lonely.
she has to buy them. She has to trap them from other countries.
Yeah, right.
Whatever it takes.
Good diversity, yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of the Rolling Stones lately, and it's been great. No matter what you like listening to, it'll sound better with Raycon earbuds. Raycon's everyday earbuds look, feel, and sound better than ever. They won't budge with optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit. Raycons offer 3 sound profiles: noise isolation, awareness mode, and plus mode. Whether you want it immersed in sound or to hear your surroundings, Raycon does it. I use Raycon earbuds. They're awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Killer. They give you 8 hours of playtime, which is pretty damn good, and a 32-hour battery life. Wireless charging makes powering up a breeze. Get the same quality audio as other premium audio brands at half the price. Check out Raycon's wireless earbuds. Go to buyraycon.com/mightbedrunk. Today, you get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/mightbedrunk to score 15% off. buyraycon.com/mightbedrunk.
Hey, folks, We Might Be Drunk is brought to you by Diet Smoke. We're going to take a break and tell you guys about Diet Smoke. It is the solution to avoid the, oh shit, I'm way too high moments. Been there. Diet Smoke makes Delta 8, THC, Delta 9, THC, and CBD products that are perfectly balanced. The gummies, drinks, vapes are delicious. They're guaranteed to give you a beautiful buzz you've been looking for without melting into your couch. They extract the THC and CBD from American-grown hemp and ship directly to your door. No prescription, no sketchy weed dealer, no need to leave the house. Diet Smoke just released a bunch of new products and flavors. No matter what type of mood you're in, they got you covered. If you're ready for that perfect high, head over to dietsmoke.com. Use code DRUNK for 20% off your entire purchase. Must be 21 and older to order. Now back to the show. Love you, Diet Smoke. Hell yeah. Summer is starting to wind down, and I am busier than ever. That's why I'm saving time with Factor. Factor is ready-to-eat meals delivered to your house. They make it easy to stay on top of your schedule while still sticking to your goals. With Factor, a quick lunch or a fully prepared dinner is just 2 minutes away. These heat and eat meals are a lifesaver when you have no free time. Factor's new Protein Plus preference makes it easy to power up with deliciously satisfying meals and at least 30 grams of protein per serving. Factor offers 30 meals a week. Change your order up every week. Choose 4 to 18 per week. Pause or reschedule your deliveries anytime. These chef-crafted recipes are packed with restaurant-quality flavor, and everything is dietitian approved. Wow. Stop spending your precious hours at the store and in the kitchen. Let Factor deliver ready-made meals right to your door. Each Factor meal arrives pre-prepared by their team of chefs. They are ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes. They offer vegan, veggie, protein, plus keto and calorie-smart options, plus cold-pressed juices, smoothies, energy bites, extra protein, veggie, sides, and more. I had these. They're great. I love those smoothies.
Love them. They're killer.
Go .factor75.com/drunk130. Use drunk130 to get $135 off 6 boxes. That's code drunk130 at go.factor75.com. All right. I hope I got that right.
Yeah, it's go.factor75.com/drunk130.
Thank you.
I brought things that annoy
Peeves?
me.
Oh, we love you.
Look at you with
and
your
the listeners
homework.
will love you.
Man, you
Peeves.
see?
Peeves. I have some very specific peeves.
I'm excited.
Wait, we got to ask you some advice later when you're done. Because you've sold movies, right?
Yes.
We're trying to write a movie, and we don't know what the hell to do.
Yeah, you want to sell the movie or you want to write it first?
Well, we're going to write it because there's no raunchy comedies anymore because everyone's too scared.
Yes.
So we're like, fuck it, we're going to write one.
Make one with Ben Shapiro.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's a Daily Wire exclusive.
Alex Jones is the lead.
Yeah.
Here, Jamie Kennedy's available.
Is Jamie Kennedy a Daily Wire guy?
I know because I thought I texted it to myself and I forgot it. This is embarrassing.
You're
no,
good.
but didn't he do one of those movies?
No.
Jamie Kennedy? Didn't he
I wouldn't be surprised.
Will you look up Jamie Kennedy? Didn't he do a movie where they hunt humans at a fake Mar-a-Lago or something?
He did Malibu's Most Wanted. I know that. He did Scream. He did Heckler.
Scream's still great.
Still great. And
Scream still holds up.
He was the comedic relief.
That opening scene with Drew Barrymore is so gnarly.
I love it.
It's great.
It
I'm
is
in the
so
house.
well done.
Yeah.
It is stressful every time.
Yeah, and she looked great in it.
Well, the fact that she's on the cover too, so and then she gets murdered in the first scene. You're like, what?
Yes, there's something like wild. Remember how shocking that was?
Oh, that was big, but it still had a lightness and tongue in cheek to it too.
When's the last time in a movie you went ugh?
I don't like horror normally, so that's why Scream really sticks out to me. It's just such a good movie. I don't normally
see
like
Saw
it.
in the theaters?
I hate that type of shit. Do you like those?
Because you don't feel. I don't find it fun. I know people that love horror.
I don't like it either.
Hate it. It's like magic. I don't like magic.
I don't find being scared to be exciting. I don't like.
I'm with you.
Thrillers I'm okay with, but just fear, I don't like that.
Can I ask you a question? Are you the kind of person where after you get scared, you get mad? That's my favorite. You know when people are like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
You're so embarrassed.
I don't love magic, but I do love watching black people watch magic. That should be its own genre.
Well, they don't let them in Hermosa Comedy Club, so. All right, should I read some of them?
Yeah, some peeves. Hit us, sister.
I put some down.
This is the most organized guest we've ever had.
Amazing.
I have been talking for. If I'm not making any sense, please tell me. I feel like I've been talking for 2 days straight, and now it actually matters. People who, as soon as they get there, tell you they can't stay long.
That's a great one.
And they spend the whole time telling everyone they can't stay long.
Yes.
So everyone's like, oh, like has to rush for that.
Yes.
We get it. Your presence is a gift.
Yeah,
we get it.
no, I
yeah.
can't say. I'm just stopping by.
Yeah.
First, I'm 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Two
it's a
seconds.
cameo. You're lucky I'm here.
Anyway, and then they're there for 4.5 hours, and they won't leave.
It's like the guy who goes, I got to get up early. And you go, okay,
Yes.
I'll switch with you. And then he stays the whole night. You're
I
like,
hate
what the
that
fuck was
guy.
that?
Yeah,
Hate that guy.
No one's counting how long you're here.
No.
No
Just
one.
get in and get out. Do an Irish goodbye if you have to. Good one.
That's a good peeve.
What's your birthday?
August 29th.
August 1st.
That's a good one, too.
That's a good one.
Like trying too hard to bond.
Yeah,
Right,
sure.
right.
You know?
That's
Yeah.
a great
so
one.
you have to be like, yeah.
Leo, huh? Are you a Leo?
Virgo.
Virgo. Oh, me too.
Me too.
Look at us
That's
bonding.
weird.
All right.
Wow.
You guys are Virgos?
By the way, this makes so much sense, actually.
I knew
We're
it.
such like autistic weirdos. Okay. People who carry around a giant hydro flask to show moral superiority.
Yeah.
Just that they're better hydrated, you
But
mean?
no,
Yeah.
it's like I'm not using a plastic water bottle. I have a hydro flask. But they leave it everywhere, so everyone's just trying to get it back to them most of the time.
Yeah.
Right.
You know the one that it's like
it metal?
a refillable water bottle.
Yeah, right.
And it's like stickers on it.
Yeah.
But also, there's the
yeah.
hydration element where you're like, you're better. Like Mark and I don't hydrate. We don't drink enough water.
Then they'll open it and they're like, it's like a thermos. Like you can't even you've never used that before.
Right.
I had a woman stay at my place once. She left a giant water bottle there. Then she came back to get it, and she just didn't take it. So I was like, "Oh, you're just rubbing this in."
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
will bring their hydro flask because they're so much better than you, and then everyone's just like, "Did you get it? Did they get it back to you?"
And some of the dudes have these sucky things on it that really grosses me out. You know, they're like, good point. You're like, all right. Get something when you pour it into your mouth.
They're just sucking a baby dick.
Yeah, exactly,
That is
exactly.
You did that like one beat, like
One beat too long. That'll be like a gif.
like it was like that last one was for you.
Well, I had to make him finish.
That was fucking.
You could have done 2. You chose to do 3. That was just
That's a good. These are good peeves, Whitney.
Okay, people
know,
who post Instagram stories, post about things, and you're like, guys, this is not sponsored. This is not an ad. It's just
Right.
how much I love this product. Like, I'm not getting paid for this, and
Yeah.
the product is something that no one would ever. They would never hire people or need to promote. They're like, you
Right.
guys. There's this. It's called Vicks Vapor Rub. Not an ad. It's not an ad. I
Right.
just they're not. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
fine without you.
We've heard of it.
Yeah.
It's like the Got Milk ad. We all know about milk. That was a little Goldman joke.
People who sit through the specials at a restaurant as if they're watching Macbeth, as if they're more educated than you if they listen to it all.
Right.
They're
Reduction.
By the way, this is me watching Macbeth.
No, but I mean more how serious they take
No, I
it.
know. I'm fucking
because
around.
of their culinary expertise. You're
yeah.
just putting this
Wow.
guy through a nightmare. I will call the special. I'll be like, we're good.
Yeah.
I can't
hate
watch him do it.
I can't either. It's
So
too
you've
much.
already made the decision.
I already know. I'm not going to.
If they're there, you've chosen.
Yeah.
It's really just a test. It's going. Do you have it down?
Right.
Do you have it down?
That's exactly right.
Let's see. Let's see if you fuck up.
Uh-huh.
And so I when people are sadistic with waiters.
Quick side question, Whitney. What's your go-to cuisine? Because I feel like you eat well. I feel like
Okay,
you eat
yeah,
well
a
in
go-to
LA.
cuisine, if I'm gonna make it or if I'm gonna just order
Both.
something. If I'm gonna make it, I really try to go healthy because I'm not an amazing cook anyway, and it's I'll just do quinoa pasta and healthy tomato sauce and vegetables. I try to do that as much as possible. But
Yeah, but let's
in LA
see.
it's easy.
Going out to eat.
Oh, okay. Thai
Any
food.
choice. Thai.
Thai.
Really?
What's a good spot in LA?
I don't know what mine is. It's just Woodland Hills Thai. It's some shit
Yeah.
mini mall. I feel sometimes Thai not the worse it is, the better it is, but the smaller the restaurant, like the hole in the walls, I feel like are always better.
You want like a takeout spot.
Purple Jasmine, I think. Yeah. Actually, when Giannis came, he stayed with me and we ordered Greek food. And he's like, let's see if Greek food's any good around here. It turns out like the best Greek place in Southern California is in Tarzana, which is kind of close to me. So it was unbelievable. Because a lot of times out there, you can get really great food. It's just not going to be like in Hollywood.
Right.
It's going to be like actually from an immigrant.
Yes. You want some real Greeks.
Yeah.
Can I throw in a peeve?
Yes.
Well, before we get back, how about this guy? Something weird happens, like at a restaurant or a party, goes, I guess I'm getting punked. You're not getting punked. You're not famous. No one cares about you. No one made an elaborate ruse.
How about this? I was on punked.
Oh, were you really?
So everyone said that to me for literally 8 years of my life. I'd be like running 10 minutes like, am I getting punked? I'm like,
you're not getting punked.
You're
no
not
one cares.
a celebrity. I'm not like,
Yeah. I didn't know you were on there.
Yeah,
That's
that
exciting.
was like I did the season that was the season after he like pretended it was canceled.
Right. How hot is Ashton, huh?
He's really hot.
Yeah, he's a good-looking man.
He's like handsome in a way that's like kind of hilarious.
And is he cool?
Really?
Very. And very smart. He's like a very smart like business brain.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
You know?
Well, Mila Kunis, can't go wrong
She
there.
is so awesome.
Yeah, she seems cool. She
She's
likes
in
comedy.
Ukraine. You know, she's
what?
She's Ukrainian.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think, yeah.
It's so funny that she's just one of the voices in Family Guy. Like, what a sweet little
weird?
gig
That's
is.
so cool.
I love stuff like that. I love like weird money, like Hank Azaria. Like
I've hit him up twice to come on here, and he hasn't responded to the email.
He has
and
so
Hank,
much money.
We want you, dude.
Yeah,
I've been watching
Simpsons
Brockmire.
money.
That's a great fucking show,
dude, I am such a big Hank Azaria fan, dude. He did a movie called about John Avnet directed it. It was about basically John Avnet, who did Fried Green Tomatoes, The Burning Bed, stuff in like, oh God, that's embarrassing.
Look how little.
This is embarrassing.
Oh, wow.
my God.
It's to the left right there. That was it. Yeah. Remember it would come up there?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So
Wow. Wait, where are you from?
DC, Virginia.
Oh, okay. Wow. Look at that.
Yeah. That was what, 2004?
What's the movie?
That's a
you're
big
talking
break.
about?
That was a huge show.
I mean, on MTV at the time, that was like kind of.
That was the
like a
show.
thing.
Is MTV still a thing?
Kind of.
That's
I think
crazy.
it's got like shows that I guess people maybe watch on like apps, you know,
Right.
like reality shows or not Guy Code. Like,
Catfish. That was big.
yeah,
right?
maybe that. I don't remember MTV Studios. I couldn't tell you where Comedy Central or MTV is.
Oh, The Birdcage.
That's a great movie.
Oh, I thought. What movie were you talking about?
The Hank Azaria movie.
Okay, no, it was about the Holocaust and basically John Avnet, it's a comedy. John Avnet was annoyed that no one was making movies about the Jewish people that fought back. Of course, they didn't survive,
I like
but there
that.
were an uprising. It was about
we
the
go.
uprising. So no one ever talked about the Jewish people that fought back.
Yeah.
The narrative is they just, went along with it, just were submissive, and there were many, many that fought back, knowing they were going to die. And it's a movie about
Wow, that's
a couple
great
of those
premise.
stories.
It's a comedy?
It's no, it's a drama. Like David Schwimmer's in it, Hank Azaria. It's really amazing.
All right.
And it's a drama, but it is interesting that basically they just never depicted Jews fighting back.
That's
in
a good
movies,
point. Yeah, somebody must have.
You know. Yeah, it's hard to. I mean, it's.
It just doesn't sound relatable to me. Yeah. But
I don't see a lot of diversity in this movie. I feel like we should cancel it.
no, I love Hank Azaria. I mean, shit. We want him on this pod.
My other favorite is like Jennifer Tilly. You know the actress Jennifer Tilly.
Liar.
Oh, it's over
Come on.
Broadway.
So she divorced Sam Simon, and in the divorce, he
Got
was working on
stupid money.
He was working on The
Yeah.
Simpsons, and she wanted, and he was like, I don't have anything. Like to the lawyer, he was like, this stupid pilot I just did. Like she can have all my points on this stupid pilot. Fine.
Whoa.
And she's got like a
Holy
million.
shit.
In an interview that she advised him against the show. She's like, it's terrible, don't do it. And she's
Wow.
lost half of that money.
Wow.
And he gave it to
Damn.
her as like a fuck you.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I know.
Apparently, she actually just got married to the guy who made Squid Games, and they're going through a divorce. So that's
Yeah, same shit.
I don't know. No, that's crazy.
I love stuff like that.
I do
love
too.
like Demi Moore produced Austin Powers.
What?
Sandra Bullock, George Lopez.
Really?
Austin Powers holds up hard.
I saw that in the theater. It's
so
amazing.
hard.
It's so good.
So
They made
dumb.
3 of them. It was great.
But the first one is a masterpiece.
A masterpiece. Mike, what happened to Mike Myers?
Colin Quinn was supposed to be Seth Green.
That's right. That's
What?
Right.
Yeah, because Mike Myers, Colin Quinn did a character on Larry Sanders when he plays Rip Torn's spoiled son. And Mike Myers saw it and was like, you need to be this character. And Colin's like, I got my own shit cooking around. I don't want to do it. And they gave it to Seth Green.
Isn't that weird when you can't picture anyone else? Like $1 Million Baby was originally Sandra Bullock. And
Whoa.
you know, it's like the people that fell out.
Yeah.
You're like, you can't picture it with the person.
Neo was supposed to be Will Smith.
Yeah.
He said no dice. He's like, I don't get it.
Keanu Reeves was actually supposed to slap Chris Rock. It's crazy.
I heard it was supposed to be Alec Baldwin. Dodged a bullet.
Hey, there we go.
Do you know Alec Baldwin? You know him a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, we did. I was going to play his daughter at a TV show.
Really?
Yeah, like 4 years ago.
Was he going to call you a piggy?
Yeah.
Was he
That
cool?
is the funniest thing to call
That is
someone.
so funny.
I was dating this guy that it was a very toxic relationship.
Yeah.
He was older, he had a kid. And, you know, when you're dating like an older, like that's the older guy that I've dated. And when you think that they've done everything sexually, there's this freedom to not try to impress. There's nothing they haven't seen. He's seen childbirth. Like,
Right.
There's something liberating. Like, you've seen cellulite, you've seen hemorrhoid, like you've seen it up pubes. Like,
Yeah.
you just want to fuck. You can't
Yes.
see it, you know. And there's a freedom to that. And so we had this like very funny sex life that was more about like just making each other laugh than like, you know, like his dick was dead by this point. And so he had fucked everyone, like literally everyone in Hollywood. And
That's the face his dick was making right there.
we'd go to parties, and I'd be like, her too. Oh, like billboards.
Oh,
You drive by
really?
a guest billboard. I'd be like, her too.
Wow.
You know, so, but it was like, you know, there's a liberty in that.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
you're not going to be this person's best. You're
Yes.
just like, they've seen it all.
Yeah.
And so one time we were just like dying laughing, and I was like, okay, one time during sex, I want you to call me a pig, but don't like tell me, don't like just don't tell me when.
Don't warn me.
3 months later, I've totally forgot. We like had a couple drinks, totally forgot about it. And he was just like, take it, you little pig. And we laughed for like 2 days.
That's great.
It was so funny.
I don't think Armie Hammer did that. In 3 months,
That was
I want
taking
you
a
to
blanket.
Bite my rib.
Yeah, no.
Armie Hammer on the phone with his agent. Am I getting punked right now? This is crazy.
Oh, here it is.
Once again, I made an ass of myself trying to get you a phone to call you at a specific time. When the time comes for me to make the phone call, I stop whatever I'm doing and I go when I make that phone
stop
call.
match game.
At 11 o'clock in the morning in New York, and if you don't pick up the phone, at
I
10
put the
o'clock
gun
at night,
down.
and you don't even have that goddamn phone turned on. I want you to know something, okay?
This is a voicemail.
I'm tired of playing this game with you. I'm leaving this message with you to tell you, you have insulted me for the last time. You have insulted me. You don't have the brains.
Is this Alec Baldwin's Tim Dillon impression? For SNL?
I don't give a damn that you're 12 years old.
I hear this. I'm just thinking he's a damn good actor. Like the
Yeah.
delivery's on point. Every word is very
I know.
decisive.
Hypnotic. Same thing with, remember when
yeah.
Mel Gibson
Yes.
was like, my Lakers tickets.
Yeah, the Jew, the
was
yeah,
like
the
Macbeth.
N-word. Yeah, it
Have
was
you
beautiful.
gotten into the wormhole at all of celebrity like actor auditions that have been leaked?
Oh no!
No, I've
never.
seen a few,
Have
but
you seen the Chris Klein Mamma Mia one?
no.
What? From
Chris
like
Klein.
American Pie?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Wait, oh, the good-looking guy.
Yeah,
He was the jock.
he was in Election. Remember that movie?
Yeah,
Great
It's
movie.
a great movie.
This is from
This is a-
Mamma Mia. Yeah.
This is rough.
Yeah.
Jeez, see, this is humiliating. If they ever get mine out, I'm like, this is going to be the worst.
Oh,
Can we make it
no.
big?
Yeah,
Oh,
let's see.
I feel for the guy already.
Hey, by the way, you guys had Mandy Moore in here? She is an angel of all angels. I don't know if you guys saw American Dreams that her and I did together, where I too sing, hopefully better here than I did up there. That was acting. This may be slight singing, but she is just a dream come true. You should hire her on the spot. She's amazing. Anyway, that's my own personal I love Mandy Moore scenario. Let's go, shall we? Before I embarrass myself further. All right, here we go.
Handsome guy.
I wasn't jealous before we met. Now every man that I see is a potential threat.
All right, cut it. it. I'd rather watch an ISIS video. Jesus Christ.
What? It's so ridiculous.
Oh, that was brutal.
Like, what are our most embarrassing things out there? I feel like I definitely did Last Comic driving.
What?
Huh?
It was like a spin-off that NBC did as like an ad for Last Comic Standing.
We talked in our last episode, or recent, whenever we talked about it. America's Got Talent was pretty rough. That was a pretty rough look.
See, I had never saw it. You on there?
Really?
He did well, but it's just they treat you.
It's
so
just there's still clips where you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know, that any reality show is the worst TV thing, probably. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah,
you did Last Comic. That was fucking rough.
It's pretty bad. You try to churn up a story like, oh, my mom's got cancer, and they're like, really? You're like, no.
Really.
Last Comic driving is just you in a car doing material.
It was like a promo. It was something that like was just so weirdly disrespectful. I don't remember, and desperate. Like, I'm just thinking about the things that we were like, oh, we'll just do this. It's just going to air once and go away.
Yeah.
You know, like those little things.
When there was a comedy club on 14th Street, remember Comics with an X?
Yeah, they had Voss water bottles, and I remember going, they are not going to make it.
Yeah.
They were actually just Rich Voss's saliva. That's all it was.
He's 23 and me test.
When you opened it, it said, your pussy's loose. But
I did the Impractical Jokers cruise with Rich Voss, and there was a bunch of comics in there. Ari, Tim Dillon, a lot of really funny comics were on there. Giannis, Yamanika, great bunch of people. But I remember someone came up to me after the show, and they go, you were my favorite. And Rich Voss overhears it, goes, oh yeah, well your friend is prettier than you. He's just got like 36 years of those locked and loaded.
I know, right?
He's so good at the counterpunch.
He's the
it's
king.
so simple. I remember one time Dice came on at the Comedy Store. This must have been like 7 years ago or something. And he went on Mondays as like headliners pop in at like 10 o'clock, Sundays and Mondays, in the OR. And he went on stage and he was like smoking, like, and just looking around at the crowd. And there was like 4 people there. There was a woman in the front row and her hair was up, and he just looked at her and he just went, take your hair down.
Oh, damn.
And you're just like watching this woman be like,
what? She listens?
Yes! It was so pimp in the weirdest way.
Wow.
Also, one of my favorite jokes is a Rich Voss joke. I don't mind having sex with a girl on her period. I just pretend like I'm killing her.
I've heard you ever heard that old Patrice story about there's a couple models sitting at the table and like all the guys are freaking out, talking to him, kissing their ass. And Patrice walks up and it bothered him that the attention wasn't on him, and one model had a mole right here, and he just walked up and went, what's that? And pointed to her and like, hit the mole. And she was like, well, and now he was the alpha, and it worked.
That is so funny.
But cruel.
That is so funny because we all have to pretend we don't see people's moles.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like we just have to, it's like a full-time job to ignore moles.
It's insane to do that, though. That's insane behavior.
But it worked.
One time I was with, this was like before I like knew much, or like this was so crazy to me when I saw it. It was Jeff Ross was having like some release of a show. This must have been like 13, 14 years ago. And we were at a restaurant and it was like a premiere party for his show on Comedy Central, whatever.
Yeah.
And, Jim Norton was there, and Jim Norton had been doing Opie and Anthony forever. I mean, was a legend, but he had just done Down and Dirty, the HBO.
I remember that. You were on that.
You
I
did
did
that,
yeah. So that's how I got to know him. And so we're standing next to each other. It's like super awkward, and this agent walks up to Jim Norton and is like, Jim Norton, like, you know, Kenny, whatever, Boblick or whatever it is. Just trying to not say Stein, just trying to not say a Jewish name. That was like so tricky. Because I wanted to say, have you guys read the book, What Makes Sammy Run? It's about a Hollywood agent. Was it Kenny Slotnick? That's the agent. But
sounds right.
Sammy Glick.
Okay.
Ben Stiller's been trying to make that movie forever. It's an amazing book. And so this agent comes up to Jim Norton and is like, Jim Norton, like Kenny Slotnick, whatever it is. And then Jim just went, where were you 10 years ago? Dude, it was wild.
That's great.
And then just looked back at the party like no one was, there was only like 20 people. Like it wasn't like a bumping party.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, that's fucking power.
Yes, exactly.
You have to be funny enough to be able to talk to people like that.
Wow.
Right. Well, that's what comedy is. Like when you said you do that show in front of the mayor and you're saying all the shit about the town, no one could say that to the mayor, but as a comic, you can get it out. And that's kind of the beauty of it.
If it's in joke form, it's
because we've also put ourselves out there as fair. Like we also like like if we're coming after you, like this is fair because we come after
honest.
everyone.
Yeah.
Exactly, and we're gonna like do it in a smart, thoughtful way.
Yeah. Another one of those great lines is one time Jim Norton was being interviewed for some kind of red carpety press thing, and they go, "What are you working on now, Jim?" He's like, "Well, I'm on the radio show. I got some road work, and I'm shooting." And Colin Quinn jumps in and goes, "I hope yourself." It was just one of those perfect. And Norton goes, you're right. What am I doing? And he caught himself. It was great.
I love Jim, dude. It was his birthday at the cellar the other night, and it was just like cupcakes everywhere, and it's so weird. You're like, oh, this is like, you take apart, you're like, fuck, it's Jim Norton. He's a legend, you know? And he's such a nice guy. Remember when he had that party at his home?
Yes.
And he's like, we never are used to, like, you're so used to just, you're on a show and he's like zinging you. We're in his apartment. He's like, are you guys okay? Yeah. Are you having fun?
It's a mind fuck.
Catered with like barbecue.
Hand you a coaster. Whoa, don't put that there. Got a picture of him and De Niro.
Best guy. Also, I get
He's the best.
There's something about when I take NyQuil, I get in very deep dives on Chip Chipperson.
Oh,
it's insane.
Why? But the more you watch it, the funnier it gets.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is? I figured this out because I'm a fan as well. Norton is always aware, always on edge, always sniping. He could never say something stupid because he would get attacked. This is just an amalgam of all the stupidest things you can say freely.
That makes total sense. So it's like he's protected over this blanket of like, this is only dumb.
Exactly.
This is just dumb because he never breaks character.
Never. It's a safe space.
I posted a picture on like an Instagram story of just me and Liz, you know, the manager of the Comedy Cellar, and we're just drunk holding martini glasses. And he just responds, he goes, ugh, I can almost hear your glasses clanking, celebrating a job well done. You disgust me. Just him writing ugh. You hear, whenever I hear the word ugh, I hear Norton's voice.
It hurts.
Ugh.
Do you guys know Eddie Pepitone well?
I love Eddie Pepitone.
So it's like he's more like up more in LA. Any great comic obviously knows that. Like
if you haven't seen Eddie Pepitone's recent special on Amazon, it's incredible.
Have you seen the video? Okay, yes, obviously.
And a new podcast. Check out his podcast.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video Eddie Pepitone heckles himself?
Yes. It's amazing.
Dude, it is so incredible.
Yeah.
I mean,
brilliant.
It's like a shitty venue in LA. Do you even know? I can't even remember.
I don't know where it is.
Not Knickerbocker, Knitting Factory or something. There's not even that. It's worth it. This is worth it for Sam, I think. It'll be a real treat.
I love
basically the mirror thing. He does it to himself, the validating.
He's an incredible comic.
Staten Island guy.
Pepitone, you suck.
Oh, can you go back a tiny bit?
But I was wondering.
Sorry, this is very important to me.
I get heckled a lot in clubs, and it's usually generic but accurate, like Pepitone, you suck. But I was wondering what the heckling would be like if someone in the audience knew me as well as I know myself. I think this is what the heckling would be like. Watch this.
Takes forever.
Yeah, already a great premise. He goes into the crowd. I mean, come on.
Hey, Pepitone! How come you dream about red birds attacking you at night?
Birds attacking you at night.
What the fuck is that? Your shrink says the red represents anger on the inside of a woman's vagina. What do you think? Pepitone! Speaking of the nighttime, how come you have Napoleons at 3 in the morning? That's an afternoon food! Look at you! Speaking of 4 in the morning, how come at 6 in the morning you're thumbing through medical journals?
It's like,
So relatable.
It's also like there's something like he never could do that on a special. I don't think he did.
Did he? He could do it.
You could do it, yeah.
I guess
for
you
sure.
could, but when I watched that, I feel like this was like for this just to perform it.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he's perfecting it for a special.
No, you're right, because I saw him do that over a few nights, and it was different. Shit, he was yelling, but it was still personal.
That feels like it's just for him.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like, what do we do that's just for us? It's weird to just think.
Nothing.
I'm always like, is this going to clip? Do I need to make this a TikTok? Is it a tweet?
I know.
Like, what are the dumb bits we just do just for us? You
That's
know?
so true, yeah.
I was really bored at the end of a week in Tampa recently, and on the sixth and last show, I was like, I'm opening with 10 minutes of Dead Baby and hot car jokes, and I dug the fattest hole for myself. I had a camera guy with me. I was literally doing it to make my friend James Webb laugh. I was literally like, it's killing him, and I bombed for like the first 5 minutes. But around the 5-minute mark, it started to turn. It was like I was doing it. You know when you do a bit so much that it just starts to kill. Even if it's not funny?
Yes.
That's what it was. And then I was telling him, like, we got to find this footage.
Do you think that Dead Baby was more awkward now because of what just happened in the news?
No,
Since we're not allowed to kill babies anymore.
No,
Florida.
No, it's Florida.
They don't care.
That's my. If you're getting groans in Tampa, you earned it.
If babies
You know
are going to
what I
die
mean?
here, it's from crocodiles and Jesus.
And maybe
That was a
bath
news
salt.
story. That happened. Some woman fell in like a lake in a country club and got eaten by two.
That's called Darwinism. Fine.
And it was two crocodiles too. She got double teamed.
Do you know
by these
over
fucking-
400 people have fallen off cliffs taking selfies?
Wow.
Wow, I believe it.
Just that's what we know.
It went through my mind because
Right.
I hiked the cliff with my friend recently, and I was jokingly doing the thing from Hot Shots 2, you know, where I'm like a little further, you know,
yeah.
that joke that Rowan Atkinson does.
You know what's weird? When this is gonna be in trouble. That when I heard the Alec Baldwin news, like you remember when we first heard about it?
The shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember going, I bet they were joking around. Like I bet he was like, "Boo."
interesting.
That was my, and that probably says so much about me. But I was like, oh, I bet they were like to take a picture to be like, nee, like just
Yeah. Well, joking will fun. Look at Al Franken. That was joking. And look at him.
So
Good thing he didn't have a gun. Yeah. But
so dumb.
no, that was
the Uvalde guy was joking.
Yeah.
I heard.
terrible joke.
Hitler.
Look, you got to give him credit for going for the bit. It's
called a long game.
Yeah, that's a big punk.
Because some of us commit.
Yeah. I'm going to get these trains.
Wait a second. Let
Jury's
me see
still
that
out.
photo. I don't think I've ever seen that photo. Hold on.
Literally a bulletproof vest.
But it does look like she is diverse. Is this like, does that cancel it out?
That's a great point. He's inclusive.
Not racist.
He's inclusive.
What is he?
The other guy looks blindfolded.
Liberals
which is weird.
liberals like to eat their own.
Yeah, I guess so.
If this was a conservative politician, there'd be no problem whatsoever.
I think the bigger problem is that Cosby served her a drink before. She shouldn't be that sleepy. Like no one. If Al Franken is in the premises and you're asleep,
Good point.
like the celebrity's in the room.
Yeah, you
You're
got a point.
narcoleptic. Or
I was watching that scene in Sopranos when Richie Aprile is fucking Janice while holding the gun to her head, and now I just think of the Alec Baldwin scene, like that explodes.
Oh yeah, that's a good
You know.
point.
Whoa! I don't think.
It's a weird kink.
Did you ever see the Beast of No Nation movie?
Is
You
that
saw that?
Idris
Been
Elba?
a minute, but yeah.
Yes, it was that
Yeah.
guy Cary Fukunaga who recently had crazy stuff.
Yeah, people are mad at him, right?
Oh, I don't know what happened with him.
Yeah, what
I
did
can't
he
even
do?
keep up now. There's so many cancels.
Yeah, it's
Great director, though.
brilliant.
Oh my, he did
the
True
first season of
Detective.
True Detective.
That scene, that one long shot that everyone
Amazing.
talks
Well, in
about.
Beast of No Nation, he did. I mean, it was like a 7-minute shot, like in like the trenches, right? It was the one where Idris Elba raped the boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
I gotta see this movie.
There's a scene where a teenage boy shoots a woman or is raping a woman, and a guy shoots the woman as he's raping her, and he's like, "What the fuck, man?"
It was originally Spacey.
Dude, it's a wild scene.
Real, yeah.
Like I've
yeah, it's
never
pretty
seen
crazy.
anything that brutal on camera before, except like Irreversible.
I don't know that.
The
That's
rape
the-
scene, Monica Bellucci.
Yep.
Yeah.
8 minutes straight.
Don't check my browser history. No, she was like so hot. I remember her.
The
I never
hottest.
saw the movie. I
Who's the
remember her
hottest?
scene.
We already do. I said Kim Basinger. I'm obsessed with.
Kim Basinger was so hot. I remember like 48 or 9.5 weeks or like.
What, Michelle
Batman.
Pfeiffer's not in your top.
She's hot, but
five?
she's not.
She's
I don't
pretty.
put it. To me, she's not. I mean, I think Kim Basinger, L.A. Confidential, is like at her hottest.
Yeah.
She won an Oscar too. She's so good
Also
in that
Batman.
movie. Batman was
Right,
was hot.
right.
Who's your hottest, Mark?
Like top couple, so you don't. panic.
What do you mean couple?
Like top 3, just so that you don't feel pressure to pick one.
Okay.
Actresses
Well, I mean,
ever.
Angeline, I know it's hack, but
Yeah.
she was Gia. When I first saw Gia, Hackers.
Can I tell you something? She was like a little less skinny, believe it or not, because she was like less gaunt.
Yes.
Yeah.
And less severe and
Yeah,
like playful
right.
and feral.
Right.
That movie's incredible.
Incredible movie.
So good. Who's
And
the Elizabeth
real
Mitchell?
Gia's
What was
hot too.
Gio Carano got AIDS.
Gia Carano got AIDS?
Oh wait.
Yeah, she
Oh,
was
the
like she
character.
got AIDS from AIDS, not hepatitis, from drug use, and she died. And she was she was a supermodel.
I thought that was the chick that got kicked off The Mandalorian for a sec. Who was that?
That's Gina Carano.
Carano?
Very similar.
Okay, this is Gina Carrere. What's her name? Gina Carrere?
Yeah,
model?
that sounds right.
Gia? Oh, it's Gia. Sorry. What is it? Gia? Famous model. She was a famous model, I guess, in the 80s who got AIDS from doing drugs.
Got it.
And she was a lesbian. Remember Elizabeth Mitchell was the lesbian lover in it?
Yes.
She comes out topless, and you were like...
Amazing cans.
Yes. Amazing cans that, by the way, aren't symmetrical.
Ah.
I mean, they're like kind of sloppy and not like...
Little lopsidey?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Of course I know what you mean.
I remember going like, I hate myself because that's her face, but her tits... Okay, her
Wait,
tits
now
are...
I got to see these lopsided
Go
knobs.
to Gia Carangi. Yeah, that was her. So
Did
look
she
up...
die? She died.
She died of AIDS. Was it AIDS? And no one knew what it
yeah.
was
Aha.
at the time.
Damn.
Yeah.
80s
It was in
AIDS.
its monkeypox phase.
Right, right.
AIDS related.
AIDS related.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hospitalized again.
Who, I'm trying to think. Sharon
Gina
Stone in the
Carano.
By the way, she was
90s.
found on the street, badly beaten and raped. She was like a homeless drug addict after being like on the cover of Vogue.
Whoa. She had some great cans.
Hold on, that's not her. No, look at topless Angelina Jolie.
And make sure to
Gia.
bleep these, Peters, because we don't want to lose the content, but we do need to bleep some boobies.
And email me the link.
Well, you can
Boobies.
like fuzz them out or block them out or something. None of those are her, I don't think.
No, I don't
Oh,
think so.
that's the real one. Oh, because I remember that scene. That was a famous scene.
I'm trying to think, Mark, who are your top? I don't know.
I got weird. I change week to week. Oh yeah, look at that.
Remember that one?
Yeah, look at that. It's like my sack. The right one is the left one is longer.
Remember that? And I remember being like, it's weirdly hotter that they're a little
Yeah.
lopsided.
It's more real.
Yeah, I thought so.
I like it. Something about that
I know.
mug. John Voight's daughter.
John Voight's daughter. And her look at, can you Google her mom? Her mom is what is her name? Genevieve or Micheline? Micheline. Oh yeah. I don't know.
Michael
Angelina Jolie
Black.
mom. It's so beautiful.
Michael Ian
It's
Black, that's in my
crazy.
top 3.
Yeah. No.
You know who's-
Oh wow, she's gorgeous.
Can I tell you who is so gorgeous? That's the
Who?
mom. Yeah.
Jesus, she
Tell
might be
me.
hotter than Angelina.
I know, right?
Wow.
Who I think is really hot. Did I
Who?
just blank?
Tammy
blank.
Pescatelli.
I'm gonna I'm gonna remember. Don't look at me for a second.
All right. You know, Kelly
I'm
LeBrock.
looking at her fucking stupid face. It's so perfect. Not Blanchett, the other one.
Kate Blanchett?
Kate Winslet. Kate
Judi Dench.
Beckinsale.
Yes.
Yeah, she's up there.
She's
Okay,
hot.
so Kate, we
She's
forget
flawless.
about we forget about her because she's
No,
been
she-
so
no,
hot.
we
for
don't forget
so
about her.
long.
Pete Davidson made it attainable.
Made her
Not attainable, but she's human. She
So,
fucked Pete Davidson.
Well,
like
what about,
her face-
are we taking personality into this, or are we just talking?
No,
Okay.
No.
come on.
No.
What? Okay, but if we're taking personality, you got to throw Julia Louis-Dreyfus in the mix.
Oh,
All
if
time-
we are taking
if we
personality.
are.
We're not taking personality.
Okay.
Let's
No,
keep it
no, no,
objective.
no.
Objectifying.
Just
yeah, she's
looks- okay,
perfect.
no, she's in
Her face-
Elizabeth Hurley is pretty fucking hot.
Yeah, she's
still.
hot,
Can I
too.
tell you?
Still.
Chrissy Turlington, I think, is the most beautiful woman that ever lived.
What?
Who was the one that Billy Joel used to hook
Christy
up with?
Brinkley.
She's
Yeah.
fucking hot.
See, I'm not a
Still.
like blondes with skinny lips. To me, you guys just want a blonde, and you're willing. I feel like
No,
how
no.
high you have to be for a blonde, face wise, is so much lower.
I remember Amy Schumer took me to a Knicks game once, and we were in the room, and I remember seeing her and be like, "Man, who's that hot chick?" And she goes, "Are you kidding me?" And she was like, "That's fucking Christy Brinkley." And I was like, she's like 65, and I was like, "What?"
Christy Brinkley. Yeah, no, Christy Brinkley.
Yeah, Elizabeth
She's the
Hurley
one that
is
had a sister
insane.
who died.
Uh-oh.
Elizabeth
She had a
Hurley's
sister who like
insane.
died in a drunk driving accident.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
So that's Chrissy Turlington.
Billy was
So stops
driving.
Up, yeah, not down to the, like, how about second one to the right? Down one. Yeah.
I think Kate Blanchett is fucking hot.
She's very pretty, yeah.
She's hot in a way that kind of intimidates me, though.
Me too.
Yeah. It looks
like
I wouldn't be
she's-
able to get hard. I would
like-
just have to appreciate it like a painting, you know?
Yeah, you're kind of just like...
Artsy hot.
Yeah.
But did you see Nightmare Alley? She's so hot in that
Oh,
movie.
really? I haven't seen it.
Not a great movie, but she's so hot in it.
I don't think I remember. You know who else is hot in a way that I can't... She feels a little mousy to me, but there's some reason you can't stop watching her is... my God, what is everyone's fucking name?
Nancy Pelosi.
Did you see that picture of her tits?
I did.
That was
Andrew
insane.
is such a fucking... The heavies, I mean, it's just
he's
so...
going hard on that
I
heavy
know.
stuff.
Now that, like, butts are in, he's back to titties. It's
he's
so...
always got-
Are you
mix it up.
are you a butt or a tit guy?
I like both.
Yeah. Why do we have to choose?
Why do
I
you
know,
choose?
exactly.
You shouldn't have to. I don't
We-
think you
I
should
think
have
both
to.
are great.
We don't do
but
that
you know
with
what? We are
races.
holding fake tits. We're not holding fake
I was
butts
going to
here.
say, do you guys... Is there a looking down upon fake tits?
No, we're fucking. We love them. We got sent them in.
Is this... what is this? Is this silicone?
This is from Trey Parker's wife. She sent these in to us.
Were they in her body?
No, she makes them. She's a surgeon.
Really?
Boogie
Yeah.
Parker is her name, right? Yeah, she's awesome.
Why does he get cooler every time I hear him? He's married to a surgeon?
I know,
I will
right?
say I think the South Park movie is the greatest comedy of all time.
Oh, which one?
The Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. It's a musical. It's
Is that
genius.
America?
No,
No, that's
Team
Team
America.
That's Team America.
Oh,
that's
that's Team
great.
America.
That's incredible too.
Damn, hold on. I had a hot lady. We were losing.
Yeah, give me a hot lady, Mark.
Hold on.
No, the girl from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh yeah, she's cute.
I feel like
yeah.
that was kind
She
of a
was
moment.
very
She was
pretty.
I'm advocating for brunettes. I
I
guess.
love brunette.
Who's the woman who's in Woody Allen's Love and Death? What's that actress's name? She was so hot. I don't know.
Well,
that.
Scarlett Johansson?
Very hot. But we know Colin, so that's weird.
Oh, it makes it awkward. She's pigeon-toed. By the way, you know what? Jennifer Connelly.
Yes,
Labyrinth?
underrated.
Still hot.
But how big of a deal is like having a crush on them as a child matter? Or as a
No,
kid?
I'm okay with
Yeah.
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I jerked off to Drew Barrymore and E.T. constantly. I mean, who cares? No. The child thing is definitely, and
Like,
hopefully
when,
none of
like
these girls
Natalie
pulled.
Portman, like someone you've loved for so
She's
long.
gorgeous, yeah.
You know?
But Alyssa Milano, less hot now. Who's the boss? You're like, hey, she's cute. Now you read her Twitter, you're like, I can't get hard.
You know what? There's this comic
Yeah,
that I
she's
used
beautiful.
to. Oh yeah,
Very pretty.
There's this comic I used to, Mark Mealy, who used to run around together and do open mics, and he did like really smart one-liners, and he just did.
Dude.
Who's that?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah,
What do you-
gorgeous.
Yeah, Love and Death.
And he would go. He's like, look up Angelica Houston Young.
Ooh.
I don't know.
He would go.
No, she was hot, dude.
Playing with fire now.
Really?
I don't know.
Booze is kicking in.
Dude, if it's
She's
good
kinda
enough for
Jewy.
Jack Nicholson, it's not good enough for
I
Mark
think
Norman.
she's
Eat
sexy.
shit.
I don't think we're talking
Look at her
beauty
young
here.
when she was with
was beautiful.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Put her next to Jack Nicholson so they think she's hotter.
Exactly.
Like she's got this.
She's got something.
Yeah, she's like really thin and wafy in a way that I don't even think is sexy, but because she looks like a weirdly gorgeous.
She's also Hollywood royalty.
but she's like a Transylvanian
right.
vampire dominatrix.
But she looks like Marilyn Manson.
no,
Yeah,
she's beautiful.
fair. But look-
come on.
mean,
How about
look, I'm
Jack?
with-
Are you
I'm
attracted
with
to
it.
young Jack or no? At least from a cool factor, you gotta give it to him.
Carnal knowledge is when I fell in love with Jack.
Really? Wow. Okay.
And I'm half. I'm.
All right,
I'm
she's
yes.
pretty hot there.
He's very hot.
Huge dong.
Really?
Yeah, he fucked a couple porn stars. They went on Howard Stern and they talked about it.
I didn't know that. Really quick, this comedian used to do a joke. He's like, the other day I went to the Bruce Springsteen concert and Tony Danza was there, and I was like, dang, who's the boss?
so you do like him a little bit.
What? Who?
Tony Danza?
Tony? No, that was just a joke.
Oh,
That what
okay.
you were talking about.
But he's a handsome guy.
Tony Danza. I think that
Young Tony
you know what,
Danza's
I
kinda-
have. If you wanna
Taxi
talk about,
Tony Danza?
If you want to talk about low key hot guys,
Yeah.
Please, because we don't know.
Bon Jovi.
Low key. He's a rock star.
I
What do you-
know, but like it's,
Low key hot dude, Bruce Springsteen. What do you guys think? Guys, I'm going to throw a curveball at you. Paul McCartney.
but I don't think he's hot. I think he's talented. He's not like
okay.
a heartthrob.
Bon Jovi's a good-looking guy.
Bon Jovi's like a heartthrob.
He's pretty.
Yeah. Like that's hot to me.
Interesting.
Just like
I feel like we got a shot at getting him on my other podcast. I started a podcast with Julian Edelman, the football player, and they're friends. So I
dude,
feel like we got a shot.
ask him about opening question.
Yeah.
oh my God, that's such a funny idea for a podcast. Just everyone saying, like, if we could get this guest, what's the funniest question to ask them? If you had one question. For him, I want to go, what happened with Pepsi Clear?
Was he on that?
No, right now. Hey, that was the song.
That was the song.
Pepsi Clear was the biggest thing.
He must have made a fortune on that.
Flopped.
Publicity stunt.
Yeah, flop, big flop.
Flopped. You got Bon Jovi, you've got Pepsi, you've got Clear.
Damn.
I just want to be like, what happened?
Who is that? Is that Postman Only Rings Twice? What movie is that?
Such a stud.
You know what's weird is Axl Rose sang for Surge.
You know what is actually? People always tell me I look like the woman from The Shining.
Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall gave an interview to
Dr. Phil. Seriously, she did. It was like she looks like kind of
recently.
Yeah.
Oh, because she did she moved to Montana and she talks all about how Kubrick treated her and
really.
Yeah.
Damn.
And not in a way that's like shitty or I'm trying to cancel him. It was like this was his process, and he would keep me up all night and scream, and he wouldn't let me sleep and would scream. And when that scene where was chasing with the axe, she was genuinely scared.
Well, he did his job.
He used to make Tom Cruise walk through a door, like for one shot, just to get him walking through the door. He said to the DP and everyone, like, have him walk through it 80 takes and then come get me.
Whoa.
And he would go take a nap. Because he wanted so badly for him to just be like, truly annoyed.
Yeah.
Because he didn't like.
There's other ways to annoy people. You don't have to just waste people's time.
I know, right?
He was trying to like humble Tom Cruise because Tom Cruise was a huge star at the time. Him and Nicole Kidman, and he like wanted to fuck up their marriage, and like so much of that movie, the fighting is like real, and they divorced after. Like he really got off on like abusing actors
and then
for the work.
And it didn't even do well, which is so fucked up.
It's a good movie,
but
though.
the acting was
good.
Her acting in that is
the acting is great.
Legitimized her as an actress.
Yeah, that's true.
No, she's incredible. Have you seen To Die For?
Yes, she's very good at that.
That's a masterpiece.
And I know, and I was talking about this the other day because I actually. Not that we need to pit women against each other, but sometimes it's so fun.
Of course.
Which is Naomi Watts. They were best friends, and Naomi Watts did David Lynch's Mulholland Drive, and then Nicole Kidman did that. And I kind of feel like Naomi Watts. Remember when she did? Was it 8 Pounds? Like I felt like she was gonna be the next Meryl Streep.
She was blowing up for a while. Yeah, oh yeah, she was in a lot of stuff.
And then Nicole Kidman kind of went away with the Scientology thing. People kind of lost respect for her.
Yeah,
well, she's not a Scientologist. I thought.
No,
I thought that's why they broke up.
Oh, is that right? I assumed she was.
Isn't that what ended? I think her dad is a psychologist, and that's why it was like she's a problem person or whatever they call it.
Submissive, or sorry, suppressive.
Yeah, something like that, right?
But what about Katie Holmes?
I don't know.
That happened for a while.
She's a great actress.
Yeah.
There's a great movie that she was in called Pieces of April that actually was
good?
It's actually like I watched it when I was, I think, like dealing with my like daddy love me like trying to figure out a new family, and I had like a Thanksgiving at my house for like my friends, and like dad's not showing up. Like that's what the movie's about. It's this girl who is all fucked up, and she went to rehab, and she's like trying to make it all go away by making like a nice Thanksgiving dinner at her shitty apartment. And the family does it. It's like you decide I'm going to stop being mad and stop drinking, but your family doesn't understand.
Yeah, of course.
You know, when you've done all this work to change, but no one else has, shit stays toxic.
Yes.
Do you know her, Katie Holmes?
No.
But
you know that like moment where you realize like, oh, I've done all this work. Y'all are the same.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But then they can bring you back down to the shit.
If I do any of my... If I use any of my tools here, you're just going to think I'm being an asshole.
Yeah. What do you get better than me? With your therapy, your college bullshit?
Oh, your really boundaries, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you can only stay for 7 hours? Okay.
Tell me more about Freud, you piece of shit.
So it's like, everything, like when you get healthy, the sick get angry.
Yeah.
It's about that.
Whenever I go home, I say, I have to leave soon.
Don't get used to this magical charisma being around.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this. You're a lady.
Oh.
You got a lady part. Where do you stand on these guys who go, hey, if a woman doesn't have a kid by 40, she's going to shoot up a post office or whatever the hell it is? What do you think about that?
I don't listen to Tim's podcast. I do hear it's hilarious. I've not heard that.
That's a thing, like a scientific theory people have.
I think, hot take, I think women should
Mark just listens to Jordan Peterson. He's like, a lot of scientists are saying this.
I've heard people say that.
I'm actually working on a bit about this. Why can't comedians just have a conversation? I am working on a bit about this. So if it's funny, just know I'm not trying to make you laugh. I just happen to be working on like the spiral. But about my guy friends who the more someone has been fired from prestigious establishments, the smarter they think the person is.
Interesting.
They'll be like, this person was fired from 3 universities, disbarred from being a lawyer, kicked off Twitter, kicked off Instagram and YouTube, removed from the chair of every foundation he's on. He must know some shit.
Yeah.
This guy is smart.
Yeah.
It's just sort of the more shunned someone is, the more
it's a rebel Galileo. Galileo, he said the world is round.
Not all of these people are ahead of their time. Some of them are just problems.
Yeah, what is the Jordan Peterson thing?
I'm not saying I agree. I'm just saying, what do you think as a woman? I'm asking your opinion.
As a woman, I think the worst thing we can do is bring more kids in the world to be to people who aren't ready to fully parent, not selfishly.
There's a lot of that, Nick Cannon.
9 kids.
Yeah.
Do you want to work to your 105?
I know.
What is it? Also, my question is why 9? 9 isn't. That's 3 more than the Brady Bunch.
It is.
There was a show how that was too many.
Good point.
You had 3 more.
It is a hoarding thing. Why can he have 9 kids and it's cool? I have 9 abortions. It's not. No,
good point.
It's not. It was
Elon Musk too. He's got about 12.
By the way, I know I'm going on Rogan this week. I know. I hope this doesn't come up because I know that they're friends or whatever. But I feel like anyone who thinks there's a shortage of humans is just someone that needs hasn't flown commercial in a while. It's also maybe people just don't want to talk to you. He's there's no one around.
Right.
Have you looked around? This place is dead. It's I think it's everyone's working from home.
Traffic is horrible.
Yeah. It's just I don't think he sees that many humans because either they whatever his lifestyle.
Yeah, when you live in a compound,
Dude,
you're
go
not...
to a grocery store.
Yeah.
You will not think we need more humans.
No, we're good.
Also, why does every girl he procreates with have eyes so far apart?
I didn't notice that.
Well, he does want to go to space. Maybe there's a connection.
It does feel like he's trying to make little aliens. Have you seen? Look at the girl that look at Tallulah Riley.
Well, it's not just him. His dad's knocking people up too. His dad's 78. He's still dumping loads.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. It feels, and then he's doing that Neuralink thing.
What is that?
Neuralink is what I'm surprised Joe brings this up every 5 seconds. He's obsessed with it.
Well, we just fart and stuff. We try to keep it light.
Her eyes are far apart.
No, okay, that's Tallulah Riley. Now look up.
How old is she?
Girl who
she was great in Mars Attacks.
No, well, here's the thing. Grimes looks like John Travolta in Galaxy. Look up Grimes and Elon Musk. What was the one where he had the dreads?
Battlefield
Earth?
Yeah.
Battlefield
I said
Earth.
Galactica. Holy shit. Battlefield Earth, yeah.
So everyone...
Man, Travolta's made some turds, huh?
Yeah.
Dude.
Remember the General's daughter? He's made some real fucking stinkers.
Yeah. Broken Arrow.
Yeah.
But but Pulp Fiction?
Can't beat it.
I know.
It's not...
But Michael...
But phenomenon.
he's still great. I'm just saying there's a lot of bad ones in there too.
But Grease,
Saturday Night Fever is amazing.
Of
Those
course.
are all great.
He was very sexy. I mean,
he was.
He was kind of Bowie level.
Oh,
really?
Like with those the Bee Gees stuff. It was not homoerotic. It was a little Freddie Mercury-esque.
Definitely.
You look back and you're like.
Is he hotter that you know that if a woman slept with him, you know he wouldn't enjoy it? Does that make him hotter?
He is a homo.
That he's unattainable?
Here's the thing. I saw him one time at a place called the Peninsula in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It's a fancy hotel I've never been to. A friend of mine had her baby shower there. He was there sitting in the corner. And so I spent the entire time walking past his table trying to get a glimpse of him, at my friend's baby shower. Walking back. He's stunning.
He's gorgeous. No, he's a are you kidding me?
Blue
Pull
eyes.
up a pic. Look at him.
He was fully bald. I didn't know if it was work or steroids or HGH or just money. You know when you see someone and they just look well preserved?
Yes.
He's gorgeous.
Well, look at Tom Cruise.
What's the most recent movie he was in that looked like the worst movie of all time?
You know
he's
the other
still
one?
gorgeous.
You reminded me when you said SNL. One time I saw Blake Lively in person.
Yeah.
And I see her in pictures and she's obviously a 10. She's gorgeous. But when you see her in person, you're like, Like, no, like I can't explain it. There's like a beauty that is like some people the camera loves them, and some people just in person loves them.
I saw Will Smith once, and it was the same. His skin is perfect. He's tall. He's muscular. He just lit up the place.
What about Ryan Reynolds? Is he like a really hot guy to you?
You know what's crazy about Ryan Reynolds? I feel like I'm biased because when I was in college, this is so embarrassing. I was the entertainment correspondent for the TV station, like the college television station,
boy.
which is so fucking dorky because it was like I was shooting it on it was for me to get like a reel.
Yeah.
I don't know how when he did that movie Van Wilder, he came to colleges. He came to Penn. I got an interview with him. I don't even know how it happened. I couldn't even tell you. And I went to his hotel room in the Four Seasons. I'm 18 years old. Like, hey, do you want to talk about the movie? He was wonderful.
Really?
He was just like, it was so awkward, and I didn't understand that it was awkward. I was like, anyway, so what was it like? Were there any pranks? Like, I took it so seriously.
No one has ever gone to John Travolta's hotel room at the Four Seasons and been like, that was wonderful. No one ever. No.
Also the plot of Beast of No Nation. And like, he was like, he was almost like, I can't explain it. I've never run into him since or anything like that, but he was so... I look back at that situation and I'm like, even if most guys that weren't creepy, that would be a weird situation. Like he was overly cool to where he made it feel fine.
Oh yeah. He seems like a regular dude. He's funny on Twitter. He struggled for a while in his career.
The only thing that is so wild to me, and because here's the thing, this proves you can make mistakes. Maybe, so I have this theory, it's not a theory, it's just like when so many of the people we know, my friends, you know, they'll be like, we can't even pick these young kids in the office. They want to take us to HR and they say that it's a toxic work environment. And I'm just like, why are you taking the meeting? Just fire them. Like, you know, like if
they
someone...
could sue, I don't know.
Okay, sue. Like, everyone will know the truth.
Right.
I would rather go to war with you, you tweet about me, and everyone will know my character.
Yeah.
You know, or they won't. So it's like, when Ryan Reynolds, he got married at like a slave plantation.
I saw that.
And it was like anyone else, I feel like that would have buried forever.
Right.
He was posing at his wedding in front of slave huts. No, there's slave housing.
Oh, really?
There's like slave huts. It's like in South Carolina or something. Gorgeous.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
And he was like, I'm really sorry. And we gave him the benefit of the doubt because he had a record of being not shady. And we just feel that he's like, you know, the same thing with, I'm like.
What? You bring this back up, it sinks him right now? That'd be great. So like, he did what? Ryan Reynolds?
He did apologize. He got ahead of it. He apologized before the backlash, and I think that was smart.
Whatever he did was perfect.
Yeah.
Like, that's how to do it.
I thought it was weird he didn't pay anyone who catered the wedding, but you know, I don't know.
Cotton.
Not saying it.
All right, holding back.
Not saying it.
All right.
Yeah.
But know that I could make you laugh right now if I wanted to.
Did you notice that everyone at that wedding, when they were around the caterers, they were just like bouncing? They were just bouncing like this.
Off of the bodies of slaves beneath them. So yeah, I think that like...
Ryan Reynolds was very whipped. All right, that was it. All right, I'll see you guys next week. We got to wrap this thing up here.
I know, I could talk to you guys forever. I feel like I'm like rambling.
You did
no,
great.
it's a good app. What is it? Oh yeah, we haven't done bits.
Oh yeah, all right. We gotta go quick.
Oh
here.
shit!
Hit
this
me with
is
a
you
bit.
like new bits you guys are working on?
Yeah, just a premise, a raw, uncooked, half-baked idea.
I like trans people.
That's good stance.
Okay,
safe.
Stick with me.
All right.
I just feel like I believe I have friends that are 35 and they transitioned to be a woman at 35. They knew it for. No man would ever commit to anything that long.
That's funny.
Like there's something in like, that's how we know. Guys don't seem that bothered about, I love them phoning it in. God forbid I like try.
No, that's a good premise.
But like just something about like, guys aren't worried about trans men, like women that transition, you never hear about that. Like women, when they transition to men, guys are like, well, that's just smart.
Right.
That's just a good business move.
Yeah. The commit thing is great because, you know, the perpetual dater guy who won't settle down, he can't settle down on a gender. He's like, I dabbled with being a woman, now I'm back, I don't want to commit.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you finally found someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then maybe I just have like this whole like just kind of just trying to go the other way of like trans women in sports. Like, was women's sports going so well? Like, was that like a thriving business?
True, you need the
model?
numbers.
Yeah, like if there's like a trans female comedian who's hilarious, I'm like, have you fully not totally? You're with us, but like, well, we we need as many. I'll take whatever I can get.
Right.
We're not like you have an advantage because you used to be a male comedian. I'm just like, you're with us, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Like,
the WA could use some dunking. That's all we're
Can I
saying.
tell you, I was thinking like I'm allowed to make fun because people get a little groany around it. Like I feel like I'm allowed to make jokes like this because being a female comedian is basically like being in the WMBA.
Right.
Like no one wants to come see us. It's like, but then there's something to me about like, I think what someone needs to do is just acknowledge that like trans women can be dicks. Like I'm friends with, like they are, because they're just living life as a woman for the first time, and it's they don't understand how stressful it is. So a girlfriend of mine, like, she's trans, she'll be like, I just had a hate crime happen. I'm like, oh my God, like what happened? She's like, a man that I don't even know wrote a comment saying that I'm a lying, unfunkable cunt. And I was like, congratulations, your transition is complete.
Hey, that's great.
Like you sit with exactly, you're a woman now. Like this is
you lost the hymen.
Yeah,
it's broken.
Like this is like, I mean, this is really brutal, but like just the idea of like like trans, it's their time to be, they're still in their, they haven't got to their like flat stage of womanhood yet. Like they don't know that like women now, we all dress like bull dykes.
Right.
Like, and you guys are fucking up the bell curve. Like, why are you in heels? Like no one does this anymore.
That's true. They always go hardcore stereotype lady.
This is why you're in a bad mood. Like, like just kind of like, so girl, because my thing is like, guys, you don't have to do anything about it. Like, we'll handle this. This is our problem. Like, they're taking our prizes. They're taking our men.
Woman of the year.
We know, just give us a second to psychologically fuck with them to where like we will do what we do with other women. We will make sure they have no self-esteem left. And if they keep taking our awards, we will call Tanya Harding out of retirement or like something. Like we know what to do when bitches.
The problem is all you women are supporting these women. They're not officially women until you guys break off into a corner and are like,
That's
when they're fully women.
Yes, exactly. Right. Yeah. That's funny.
That's a good point.
I don't know.
It's not a full woman until we can make fun of you and trash you and
yes. Yeah, but it's also funny because, maybe it's something of like when trans women come to me and they're like, men like hate us. I'm like, what do you think we think? You think they hate you? Like the fact I hate you has nothing to do with you being trans. It's just you're a little prettier than me, and I don't like. You think that was bad,
right?
Like I think there's just someone needs to just be able to say like, like they can be cunts too. Like drag queens. Everyone's like drag queens are molesting our kids. It's like I have a lot of drag queen friends like drag queens don't want to fuck your kids. They won't even hug their own friends. Like I can't even get my own friend to hug me. It's just kind of more of a.
They're very distant people.
And when people complain about their kids, like my kid's gonna get molested by a trans person or my kid's gonna get molested by a drag queen, like all you're doing is like telling everyone that you think your kid is hot.
He's molestable.
Like you think your kid's worth going to jail for?
Right. Yeah, trans are already tiptoeing on ice. They're already on eggshells. Now let me fuck that kid. That'll make my life easier.
It's also like whenever a kid is in a bathroom, you're just annoyed. Just like, ugh.
Also, why are those kids in so many public restrooms for so long? Like,
have they never seen a Law and Order episode?
Like what?
This doesn't end well.
Let's make kids restrooms. Fuck trans only. Kids should have their own restroom.
Yeah. By the way, drag queens are the least dangerous thing in a public restroom.
Yeah, right.
Like you let your kid walk in barefoot.
Yeah.
He stepped on an age needle.
Yeah. You might get fucked with some hairspray. That's about it with a drag queen. There's a lot here.
Right. There's something about when there was like drag queens reading to kids. Remember? And they were like, why are the coming to schools reading to kids? It's like, oh, right. In schools, like, I might have to set up like Catholic schools, like the men in the short dresses, no. The men in the long dresses, you're fine. You know what I mean? Just something about like drag queens in schools.
Yeah, they're not dressing like Amish ladies. It's a mini
it's just
skirt.
like priests are fine.
Yeah.
Long robe, fine. Short dress, no.
Right.
Like they're just, I don't know.
Why are priests fine, by the way? They don't have a great track record either.
That's wild.
Those are the ones you shouldn't let in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten a priest molesting joke to work?
Oh yeah, I got a new one of my special that's kills.
What? Which one?
I say, well, I kind of flip it on Jews.
Smart.
Basically say, because I say, rabbis fuck a lot of kids too, but my angle is, they do it less than priests because I think it's because Jewish kids are really annoying. like no one wants to molest a
They're lactose intolerant. They're probably rum intolerant.
No one wants to molest a 7-year-old who's like, do I have to get on my knees? They're very achy. And, my allergies are killing me.
Okay, that's hilarious. Yeah,
there's a priest fucking joke.
That's hilarious.
There we go.
I've never gotten it to work. Never gotten it to work.
No angle is hacky. No angle
find a
is.
way.
It was.
I mean, no premise rather. I mean, bad angle sometimes. But
you know
no
what it was?
premises.
I think I don't know. Maybe it's just because people are so sick of hearing about the sexual harassment stuff, myself included. But I think it was something about like no one cares when boys get molested, and it's just like when an actress is hugged for too long, we shut down. The country, like we shut down. Like if an actress is uncomfortable, but if a boy is like fucked in his church
Corey
for
Feldman.
years. No, there's no march.
One gave a
like
fuck.
no one cares.
No one cares.
No, it's funny. Like people.
It's funny.
Huh?
When the teacher will fuck a 14-year-old boy, Galifianakis has that joke like that kid died from high fiving. That's a great joke, but that joke is 15 years old.
Maybe
it's the funniest image of all time. Just dying from this. It's really the funniest image.
Maybe this is too jokey, but I was like, yeah, there's no place for kids that were molested in the Catholic Church, like to go. There's no charities. Like best case scenario, they all end up in AA, and all those meetings take place in a church.
Right. Rogan had a bit about that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he had a bit about how, ladies, it sucks when you go through the raping and all the molesting and the harassing, but he's like, at least people feel sorry for you. That was his joke.
Yeah.
If my friend got molested by Harvey Weinstein, I'd be like, you pussy. That's his
so
joke,
true.
but this is different.
There was also like when you molest a kid, the Catholic Church will send you to the Vatican. And you're like,
that's funny.
To be protected. So there's something about like
the belly of the beast.
I don't want to molest a kid, but like. If I get a free trip to Italy,
right?
Travel's cool.
Yeah, like I don't want to fuck a kid, but like go live in the Vatican.
Yeah. It also sucks for the kid. He's like, now I'm going to the Super Bowl of molesting.
That's what they should have called the show Parts Unknown. All right.
What was the documentary about the guy that was molested as the baby? The comedian from Boston. Was Boston?
Oh, Barry Crimmins.
Barry Crimmins.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
That was maybe the first time I feel like I watched something where I couldn't make a joke about it.
I never saw it. I heard it's great. It's incredible.
It's like there's no way to make a joke.
I'm trying.
Like if you watch it, you're like, oh, this is just.
It was sad. It's brutal.
I couldn't even go like you couldn't even make a corny joke to cope.
Even after he got molested, though, he still had to get under the spotlight. That was a movie about molesting kids. All right, it was a stretch, but I went for it.
That was a good movie. Produced by Harvey Weinstein, ironically.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Whoa, best picture,
I'm pretty sure. Didn't he produce Spotlight?
Is that true?
Wow.
I think he did.
That would be wild.
Nah, he's not a fucking...
No,
that would be wild.
He had taste,
No,
I'll
but
tell
this
you.
guy,
He's all right.
he was like raped violently when he was like 2.
Harvey?
No, maybe.
Oh,
that would explain
who are we
a
talking
lot.
about?
No, Barry Crimmins.
Oh, Barry Crimmins. Yeah.
The way he like describes the baby, it makes you so angry that you like can't function.
Rough.
Was I wrong? Did he not produce? All right, I'm sorry.
Did you see the Whitney Houston documentary?
I did.
With the lesbian stuff?
Yeah, heavy.
How unnerving was that footage of her on drugs singing?
Oof, brutal.
Is that what you guys saw of me during the pandemic? Is this what you feel like you guys were watching? Because when I watched that, I was like, oh, maybe this is what they felt.
We all, let's be real, we all spiraled during the pandemic. Those were dark times.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Can you believe that happened? That's still fucking weird.
You know what else is weird? I actually was like, people laugh when I said it, but I was being dead serious. I actually think there's a case to be made for that time to not count towards our age.
I thought the same thing.
Really?
It's 2 years. It's like, come on. We didn't do anything. We didn't live.
It aged us like exponentially, but weirdly, it shouldn't count.
I know.
Like I'm 39. I'm like, I should be 37.
Yes.
Like that feels like it was what is it? Something's, I'm not tantamount. When it's next to you? Like a parallel universe.
Oh, yeah, completely.
Belly was it was like, time just stopped.
It all just went online. We just lived online for 2 years.
Do you ever see like memories come up in your phone from like a year ago and you're like, don't remember.
It feels so passive aggressive, doesn't it?
You're on a roof.
It feels like an attack.
Well, a lot of people are getting fired off of Facebook, Meta, whatever, because it's like 10 years ago today, and it's like their Halloween photo of them as Pocahontas.
Sure.
And it's like bringing up, like, a lot of people are getting fired because you forget you uploaded that.
Yeah, Justin Trudeau is like, delete.
But it also shows it was a better time because it was like, oh, we were free to, like, you didn't even think about posting a Pocahontas photo. You were just like, this was fun.
It's also funny that you can go as a murderer on Halloween, but you can't go as like a silly, like, racial
priorities
thing.
are out of
It
whack.
is funny, right?
So funny.
That's
I'm more scared of the dude in the Scream mask.
No, you can be a Viking,
Yeah.
you can be a pirate.
Yeah. Mike
Yeah.
Myers, whatever. Anybody. You could be OJ, but you can't do blackface.
Interesting. I think there was a big, like, as you look back at, like, the cringy costumes, like, you'd look back at, like, Paris Hilton costumes or, like, Britney Spears costumes, and you're like, oh.
I know.
Yeah, but what's a
was
scarier
bad.
costume, a ghost or a dude who might lose everything in 2 years? That's a scarier costume. Maybe.
Good point. Good point.
I know, it's a weird Halloween when you're scared of the people without masks on.
Right?
That's what it was like.
Yeah.
I mean, it was wild.
Do you dress up on Halloween or no?
I hold a grudge, and I want to say 6 years ago when I was living in Studio City, I like went all out because I was like trying to reconnect to like the child that didn't get everything they needed. Just because I didn't get what I needed doesn't mean I can break the cycle. I can I'm going to be the Halloween neighbor that I never had. I'm going to make the Christmas tree that I never had. I'm just going to like it's never too late to have the childhood you never had. That cost a lot of money to learn. And so I dressed up as Superwoman, like I'm going to show young girls that women can be powerful. You know, I'm like going to the CVS and Walgreens. I'm getting like the Kit Kats and Rolos, and like no fucking apples, no
Rolos are the
toothpaste.
most underrated candy in the game.
Great candy.
My number one.
I think they might be my number one.
My number
They're so
one
good.
always.
Twix is up there, but Rolo
Twix
so
is up
good.
there, and Kit Kat, like
Yeah.
if you don't overdo it, it's like.
But Rolo is no one
number
talks about
one.
Rolo.
I talk about it a couple
Love
times a week.
Rolo.
On
Also,
another level.
Good name for
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking. Keep going. We got
I recently I was in Baltimore and I got a Rolo Blizzard.
Whoa. That killed Ralphie May.
Yes, absolutely.
You knew that.
And Meatloaf.
He couldn't Rolo over.
That's what happened in Saginaw. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Halloween
How did we get here?
costume,
okay,
childhood.
So no one comes to my house. I have these amazing things. The kids are like walking. You know, in LA, the streets are like on hills. You have to
Sure.
hike. And all the kids, and so they're not coming down my cul-de-sac. So I was like running. I was like, okay, I'll just run towards them.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, guys, my house is down here. Like, do candy. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't chase kids.
Yeah, that's
Candy,
true. That's
like
true.
you in a cape, like you can't. And none of that. I would like look at the parents and be like, and they were like, "Why do you?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like none of us want to do this. Like
Right.
you're not allowed to want this.
Yeah, we go on Amazon now.
Yeah,
They
this
order
is
it.
total. We're phoning this in. Like, don't make us come down another street. Like, we have to do
Right.
all these houses.
Oh, that's sad.
Like the parents looked at me like, and it was like this heartbeatling moment where I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna leave Mr. Goodbars and Mounds out. Fuck you, kids. I'm gonna leave a bunch of peanuts out. That's the other thing is that at least in California, they're like peanuts. Is there peanuts in here?
Oh, funny.
They can't just take candy from people.
Damn.
That's interesting. It used to be like there's a razor blade. Now it's a peanut.
This is I'm really trying.
That's a premise.
Last thing I'll say to try to get you guys out to LA.
All right.
Well, we're never gonna move, but we'll be out there.
I
We'll visit.
recently had to get a rabies vaccine. I had to get 3 shots of rabies. I have one more.
Strong pitch so far.
Because I, in the middle of the night, let the dogs out. A raccoon ran up my leg.
Yeah.
What?
And I call animal control because
Yeah.
it's like hanging in my tree, and it's like I don't know if it's sleeping or what's. And then I start poking it. Content. And it's like kind of looking at me, and like I do things. There's certain Instagram feeds that are someone's gonna die because they think dangerous animals are like super snuggly.
It's probably happened.
Because of some Japanese feed they follow where like they sleep with 12 raccoons. You're like, oh, raccoons are like nice. They're not. People are snuggling with tigers and shit on Instagram, and you get dumb. So I call animal control and I'm like, I think I need some help with this raccoon. It's acting weird. It might be rabid. And she was like, oh no, it's fine. It's just a lot of people in LA right now, they're testing their cocaine for fentanyl. If it tests positive, they flush it down the toilet. So it probably just has some fentanyl in its system.
Whoa. That's a movie premise right there.
Snakes
Fentanyl.
on a plane.
Yeah.
Raccoons on fentanyl.
Yes. There it is, folks. Check out the new Netflix special called Cancer Hooker.
In remission hooker.
Jokes. It's on Netflix now. Give it a watch. Whitney's podcast. Good for you.
Yeah.
Did I succeed in not making a corny title of the special? That's
Jokes is perfect.
It's kind of a good
I can't believe it hasn't been done.
I know,
Me
right?
either. I was thinking about calling it Setups and Punchlines. But I didn't want it to be too... I was going to... There was a moment where I was going to call it like actual jokes.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
But it's a little aggressive. Like
Mark Maron wouldn't like that.
I just want to be like, this isn't a TED Talk. I'm not going to like trick you with comedy and then be vulnerable.
Yeah, Demetri Martin has These Are Jokes. So you
right.
beat him with the economy of words.
Oh, that's right.
There you go.
He'll hate you for that.
My OCD
super
beat
tight,
out
that
his
guy.
OCD.
I know.
Yeah, it's naming a special. I wanted to, because I shot it in Newark, I wanted to call it Live from Newark.
Ooh.
But
Why Newark? How did you choose Newark?
why Newark?
Because I kind of feel like I'm the Newark of comedians. You know, things that just like have like
You're getting better.
But I just think the tetanus is cleared up.
And you've had Cory Booker inside you.
There we go.
So look at me. I'm editing what I was thinking. I didn't say all the things I was just going to say at the buzzer to make me feel shame for the rest of the week. I was in Montclair doing a show there. First, I love Montclair.
Yeah.
It's
great town.
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
And I was at the Wellmont Theater and I was like, I want to do it here. Like the show we just did, I just want to, you know, when you have like I think specials should actually, you should never know when it's being filmed and you're just doing, you know, when you like do a show and you're like, that was it.
Yes.
Like, was anyone rolling on? Like, what if someone just came out after the most magical set ever and was like, just so you know, we just shot your special. And you're like, what?
No, you're being punked.
That'd be great.
Because you know when you know you're being filmed, it's always just more, it's just weirder, and it's just be nice to be kind of weirdly ambushed on a night that you weren't thinking about it, but it's hard to capture that magic. But
for sure.
But then I just kind of was like, you know what? Like, I had a run-in or a situation with West Virginia where I made fun of like how half my family's from West Virginia. It's kind of this whole thing, and you know there was this backlash, and I was like, they wanted me to apologize, and it was kind of like, what's the actionable item here? Like, and then they made a good point. They were just like, come perform here. Make fun of us all you want, but like help bring business here.
Yeah.
You know, come to Charleston, come to West Virginia. If you're going to make fun of us, at least come here and do it to our faces and help with tourism and stuff. And I was like, you know what, that's awesome. And I'm going to start choosing the way I do business in cities that need the, you know, tourism or need the economy to be helped out. And like we sit around and joke about Newark all day and make fun of it, but no one actually goes there to do something.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, there's a gorgeous theater there. It's gorgeous.
Really?
Yeah. And it's like, no, like Carnegie Hall doesn't need our, it does. It's everyone's dream, you know, to
doesn't
perform.
need a commercial.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, why am I fighting tooth and nail for Skirball to charge me $80,000 where they could, they're just, I'm annoying to them.
Good point.
Why not go to a place that's like grateful and psyched and the audience was grateful? And
all right, I'm going Wuhan. Next special. I'll see you there.
I'm making a good case for fucking ugly guys.
That is where I draw the line. Where I draw the line.
I get carried away.
Well,
no.
Is it WhitneyCummings.com? The website?
I don't know.
Who knows anymore?
God.
You never know. Some people have a .jizz or
Funny
a
or
whatever. CISO. Who knows? But yeah, all right. Thank you so much. This is great.
you guys.
What an F.
We're all
Your
on the road.
podcast
Check us
gold.
out. My special's out September 1st. Please watch that.
Yes.
Same time tomorrow.
Dude,
Mark,
you are an animal, man.
I have no life. Mark, where are you going to be on the road? Man?
I'm all
Whitney,
over the
where are you
road.
going to
Who
be?
knows
Plug
when
some
this-
days.
Who
I
knows
have
when
a
this
couple
comes
dates that
out?
are just left over from.
Oh, plug them.
I have to have a new hour in 3 weeks. So please,
God.
I mean, Cincinnati, Philadelphia, Richmond, and Charlottesville, I'm so sorry.
Mark, what do you got?
You're going to watch me go, what else is happening?
Neptune Theater. You got to scroll, Sally.
Neptune Theater's amazing.
Is it?
Love it.
First time.
Never
All
done
right.
it?
No,
it's great.
All right. Keep going, man.
Comedy Connection. Oh, yeah, nice.
Keep going.
Geez, San Jose
San
Improv.
Jose is gorgeous. I love San Jose.
Yeah,
Improv.
yeah.
Fun room, yeah.
It's giant.
Toronto.
It's like 800 seats.
Oh,
Toronto.
yeah. Oh, is it that big? The
Danforth
Roxy
Music
Theater?
Hall? Wow, that's a giant venue.
I'll not sell that out. We'll do one there. Vogue
Royal Oak Music
Theater.
Theater, one of my favorite venues on the planet.
Oh, great. Joy Theater, the Wilbur, Fillmore in Philly, Zanies, all kinds of fun. MarkNormanComedy.com.
Who books your dates? This really vacillates back and forth.
I know.
From music halls to like a Penguins. We're all over the
We got
place.
San Jose, we got LA, we've got fucking
Louisville is awesome. I think
Dania
Louisville, they still
Beach.
smoke inside.
Burlington, Louisville, Irvine Improv, Omaha, Phoenix, Lexington, New Brunswick, all over. OKC, samuel.com/shows. Watch the special, same time tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Check it out, please.
Praise Allah. Thank you, Whitney. Thank
Thanks,
you,
guys.
Jamie.
We love you. Thank
Sorry
you.
for all the
Sally.
YouTube comments.
Y'all good. Gotham. Thanks for having us.